and everything he sees is just blue. Like him, inside and outside, through his house with the blue little window and a blue Corvette, and everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around. 'Cause he ain't got nobody to listen. I'm blue, I'm indeed, I'm dying, 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 I'm indeed.
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone.
All right, guys. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. Hey?
We're here.
That was like an episode of the Twilight Zone.
Now, what is the Twilight Zone? It's like a no man's land. It's like the middle of...
It's like the fifth dimension.
It's the middle of nowhere.
No one's ever been, just Carlton.
You just anything that
Carlton have been.
yeah, at the
Many a times.
whatever you think is impossible happens there. Happens there, and that's what we just saw the other day.
Your worst nightmares.
That was the worst
Come to
nightmare.
fruition.
Yeah.
Bravo, Carlton.
I've never seen 19 goals
In a row
unanswered.
I've never seen 19 goals in a row against us.
Us, not us.
I haven't
All-
seen Carlton
all-
kick 19 goals in the last 3 years, all up.
We haven't kicked 19 goals in
No
a game in
way.
a long time.
No way. Maybe in 3.
That beat us in every match.
That was like. Anyway, if it's the first time you've joined us, where have you been? I'm Rocco, Marcello, Paolo. I'm not going to ask how we're going.
Yeah, fantastic.
Right.
Listen, let's get straight into it, right?
Yes.
And we're going to get straight into, well, you take this over.
Yeah,
What's this about?
well, regardless of what's happened with the club and everything, and, you know, we love our show, there was a young little tacker, Slater Clifton Walker is his name. The club did a few things with him earlier in the year. He was diagnosed with a terminal illness, and unfortunately, early last week he passed away. So, obviously a shocking thing for someone so young to die. But we thought we'd dedicate this episode to him. You know, life's short when you look at it in that regard, and these arbitrary illnesses, unfortunately, that are dealt upon kids, it's pretty
And
crap.
You
but
can
what
see the video, everyone, and you can see him just there now.
Yeah, he's a little Carlton young man, so unfortunately he's tragically lost his life, cut short, but this is how it is. These are the cards you're dealt.
And this is,
you know.
And look, this is what, when I've had people say to me, what do you follow 44?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's sport.
Yeah.
You know,
It's just the one that it's just a game.
It's just a
Just a
game.
In this context, it kind of.
Is
but
it just
this
a game?
See, stuff like this is what brings a club. You know, this is what the club's all about. This is what this channel's all about.
and
You know?
this little kid, you know, probably had a tough
Life.
life.
But look, did you
And
see
those
his,
moments there,
Like those are
You should have
made-
seen the videos of him at training. He was taking the piss out of
that's
it.
right.
He
that's
loved
right,
it,
he
yeah.
loved it.
So
And this is what it's about, and this is what players do.
Yeah.
You know, like we bag them.
Yeah,
that,
we give 'em
of
that.
course,
But
and
for
that's part of
kids,
the
it's
game.
like-
But they do.
They look up to
do
'em. They're like
you
their
know, they do something.
superheroes.
yeah,
and that's
so
it.
to
That's
young Slater Clifton Walker,
Yep.
we'll raise a toast to you, and
Raise
we
a toast.
dedicate this episode.
So
number,
this
number
whole
19
episode-
to him and his family.
This dedicated to
that's
Slater.
straight to you guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, what we'll do is let's have a look up there.
Yep.
All right.
Let's order.
Let's order
We
the
need
coffee
it again. I actually think they're losing like this on purpose to drive us to insanity.
Oh,
That
yeah.
just so we can get off air, so they don't have to hear us anymore.
Become an
Well,
alcoholic.
1995. I think they want to give us that much argidor that we just
That we
burn
die
from the inside
acid?
out.
Yeah.
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 So,
That's it. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, I know, 95 points. I don't understand. I know. 95.
95.
19 goals. All right. I understand. Just give me the coffees, free coffees, some biscuits. All right. Thank you. Bye.
Actually, yeah, I
He
just
gave it
realised
to you.
that.
Smart
He
ass
gave it
there.
to you.
Hold
Got
on,
the 95
19
points.
goals in a row, and we lost by 95 points.
1995.
I didn't even realise that.
Illuminati.
There you go.
The all
Mate,
seeing
I did
eye.
not
We all
realise that.
see,
Yeah.
we're part of it.
It all came
The all seeing
19.
eye.
Hey,
Didn't drop it again.
Yeah, he's going to drop it again.
Door.
Aborta.
I gave him instructions to close the door and he couldn't even do that right.
One thing we tell him.
One thing I thought you had to do.
Now
All right.
Manager
Manager Lamide.
Now,
Let's have double
let's get
shots.
straight into the
Let's have
the
double
Medicina, and hopefully people have caught on to something around the jumper punch studio, which you're going to make a very sweet announcement about, Rocco.
There is something. So, well, first what we'll do is we'll say cheers. A salute to
Cheers.
everybody.
Well,
I like how
Mr.
mine's
Slater.
to the top to make it like sure that you can beat me.
You want to do it? All
right.
Oh, is that what you did? All right.
Three,
One,
two,
two.
You two
one.
go. That's a false start.
Jumped.
He jumped his fucking. I haven't won it yet. I did try to put a bit more. Yeah. That was good. That's definitely what we need. The Agito tablets I've been having, seriously, since last night I've been pumping them.
With Gaviscon.
The Gaviscon,
Yeah,
I mix.
that's
What
great.
I do is I crush the
it.
tablet.
Yeah, in a
I put in the
water what is it? Messil Port or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called.
No, the
Mortar Petzl.
Mortar
Yeah.
and pestle.
I
Yeah,
do
you
it.
give
do
it a
that.
crunch.
Then I put the
Gaviscon,
Gaviscon on
give it a
there.
little twirl
Give it a
in
bit of
there.
a twirl
Yeah.
and suck that down. So,
It's not good, man.
nah, it's not
It's
good.
not good.
No. What, the Gaviscon? Or?
Everything. Just
Yeah, no, it's not good. But what is good is the Melbourne Roasting Coffee
Yep.
Company.
Melbourne Coffee Roasting Co. Promo code Carlton 15.
Yeah. They always deliver.
Sensational. Brandon Bevilacqua doing some fantastic work down there at the Melbourne Coffee
Love
Roasting
him,
Co.
love
Bars.
him, mate.
We have
Merino
the
Bros.
Merino Bros Produce. The
Boom.
Instagram, Merino Bros Produce. www.merinobros.com.au. Make sure you order over $60. You get the free shipping. Order before 12 a.m. and you get it straight to your door the next day.
Straight
And I
to
think
the door.
they've got like a gift for us coming, like a big shipment coming.
A big shipment.
Yeah, massive
shipment.
shipment.
Oh,
For the
boy.
end of- maybe for next week or
Yeah.
maybe for Mad Monday. So
Mad Monday.
Yeah.
I like
Imagine
it,
a jumper punch Mad Monday.
It could be happening. I
Go
like
off.
it. I like it. I like it.
but yes.
Well, the other big announcement is, as everyone can see, with some merch going on.
Hey!
Awesome.
You asked,
We
we
deliver.
delivered.
We
There it
deliver.
is.
So,
So we got the
it's
merch,
all out.
the hoodies, and the t-shirts come out
Yep.
tonight.
They're all out. Bang.
The hoodies will be out for $69.99, and the t-shirts will be $49.99.
Yep.
Which is, I think, is a
Yep.
reasonable price.
Well, the punters, they are just going to buy them in truckloads.
no, I'm telling you, and they're good quality, man, and they fit grouse,
can-
man,
So
and they
these
look.
are, and
they
I'm,
look
not, I'm not
sick,
just
right?
saying, like, I'm pretty picky with, and I know you are.
Yeah.
You're very picky with all this
Balenciaga
sort of
number
stuff.
one over here.
But
Nah.
it is.
2.0.
I was pleasantly
That's nice, I
surprised
like
with
it.
how comfy they are.
It's
Good
comfy.
quality, great
They're
quality.
good quality.
We
Yeah.
love it. We love it.
So they can.
They're
they
actually
can
warm too.
warm us up
Right.
in some very cold and
Yeah,
dark
it's
times.
so cold,
Rocco.
the dark tides. I agree. No. They look superb, and we're gonna start the jumper punch army.
Maybe get up.
Can you
and,
imagine next year when we?
show them the back as well?
Oh
yeah,
yes,
let's do
yeah.
that.
I'll
See,
be
even
the.
forgetting
I'll
that.
be the. I'll be the. Hold on, let me.
Yeah,
Just,
let him be the model because he's the
Here's
one.
model.
Okay, he's
Well,
shutting
pull,
it off.
pull it down a bit. Pull it.
There you
That's
go.
it.
Give us a little turn.
Oh, the jumper punch.
There you go. There's your
Ladies.
model. If you need a model,
We need a
mate,
model. We got the model. We
Give
got
us a
everything
call.
here. We got everything.
Give Terry
here,
a
mate.
call.
Yeah.
Set some rates.
Yeah. So
call,
get on
call,
there.
carpet, call.
Get on there. Let's get this army going, and there'll be other merch coming. So
Yes,
we'll
soon that'll
slowly
come.
bring some other
Yeah.
stuff. Everyone's been requesting
These like
this
banana,
and that. The
I'm
banana.
telling you, man.
I'm telling you, man.
It may be a Paul's call.
The pause call.
Me
have
with
him-
the beard and the
Yeah.
bull ants bean.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can.
Next.
Next.
It's gonna be a next. There's definitely a hoodwink coming.
Hoodwinked has
Definitely.
to come.
That's the
Definitely.
hoodwink.
That's the big one.
That's the
Definitely.
hoodwink. So that's it. So that's good. So beautiful. Lovely start. Lovely start. Hey, listen. Since this is dedicated to Slater, the little man, mate, we decided, right, a little bit of a cartoon edition.
Cartoon edition.
Right, this is for Slater because it's him, and this first cartoon, and as you can see, everyone can have a look at it.
Now this has a very interesting ending, doesn't it?
It does.
Okay.
This is why we picked it out, and then you're around the old Boghorn, Leghorn.
The sleeper dog.
Sleeping.
Oh!
Here we go. Ready?
Don't you love that one?
Channeling his inner Rocco. That's
Yeah.
what shut up!
Shut up there.
But you know what? That wasn't the open hand.
Nah, it's a
that was a backhander.
Backhander. That was the
a
backhander,
beautiful
mate.
one,
That was the
That was the
beautiful
better
one.
right down the line.
I love that.
Cracker.
I love that, man. Foghorn, Leghorn. Hey, we've almost reached to that, out of the teens. So this week we're 19.
19.
19.
Sheesh.
All right, let's start.
From schoolies to toolies. Well, that's where we're going.
19. It was a difficult number.
It was a little bit. I mean, well, one clear standout.
There's definitely
Clear
one clear
standout.
standout. There's
But,
one clear standout. There was one clear standout, and that was Angus Shumacher. So we'll go to Angus Shumacher here. Everyone can see. Anyone remember
He
him?
had a booming left foot kick.
that they
Apparently.
So do I.
So his career spanned from 2018 to 2019. He played one game and 0 goals. He was number 70 in the draft. In round 20, 2019, he debuted against the West Coast.
Do we lose? But like, what did we lose?
I think we lost that game.
Of course we did.
Who did he debut against?
West Coast.
West Coast. Yeah,
No,
we lost that game.
Oh, was that at Marvel?
It was at Marvel. I remember the young tacker. He had it was a shocking turnover, a deep inside defensive.
Yes.
On his left foot. And I just,
Oh God, not again.
No. Oh no.
Yes,
No.
I remember it.
Oh boy. Yep. So that's that.
Hey, listen, there was another one. His name was Alex Hampton. In 1946.
Looks like a nono.
Look at this.
Right? One game, 1 goal.
Okay.
Why
good
did I
record.
choose him?
Why?
Why?
Because he's one of only 2 sets of twins that have ever played for Carlton.
Wow.
Only 2.
Yes.
In
Dave
150
and
years.
Doug Gillespie were the other ones, and then there was Alex and Harold Hampton. Another interesting fact, they died in 2011 at 90 years old,
Wow.
Together.
9 days apart.
Wow. We.
They lived their whole life together.
That's how usually the twins are like that. Well, our
Yeah.
fathers are identical twins.
Yeah? Are they?
Yep.
they
How do you
are.
know that?
Yeah,
There
they
you
are.
go. Mars and I, our fathers are identical twins.
People
Wow.
reckon we're brothers, but
Yeah,
we're
no,
not.
no. A lot of
Yeah,
people
we're
say
cousins.
they're brothers. They're
we're
cousins. Good gene.
Good gene.
Good
gene.
gene. I
There's
love
a little
it.
bit of insight into
I
us
like
two.
it.
Bananas.
Hey, listen, we've got another one here. We're going to have a couple of picks here. Charlie Hammond. Look at him.
I love the old style. The
Love it.
cards because
Love
they're
it.
drawn out.
And you can see the other photo. Look at the way he's standing, mate. Right, look at this, man. Look how, what a specimen of a man. Look at him. And he showed a little bit of character
He's
there,
got
man.
the
Socks and
Yeah, and look at the
got-
tops. That's what the original tops, man.
the old
They were the
heritage
blue
of the
and
got the
on
old,
top.
the blue and the gold.
grouse.
the nether regions well and truly tucked up the way there as well.
Yeah, no. And the knickerbockers, I love it. I love
It's a
it.
bit thick.
Boy.
Yes. Now, with Charlie Hammond, right, he played 154 games, 40 goals. What's fascinating, he played from 05 to 09.
19, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
1909. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you know, there's some people, for the millennials, come
Dressed
on,
like
man.
that.
Oh, you don't know.
Hey, mate.
That's true.
No judging here.
So, 9, yes. And he was a premiership player. He was in the first 3 premierships. We had
Wow,
a 3-peat, 6, 7, and 8.
Right.
Then he took a break. He came back in 14 and 15 and won another 2
Done
premierships.
it,
Bang.
Jordan.
5 premierships.
Done a Michael Jordan.
Done a Michael Jordan.
He's
He's
got
in the
the
Hall of
rings.
Fame. 5. He used to walk around like that.
Doing high
He
fives.
used to walk around like
You
that.
can't see me.
You can't, mate. So that was him.
There you go.
The other one I like to mention. This one's a bit of a favourite. Brad
Brad Pierce.
Yes.
Solid hair.
Solid hair. You can
yeah.
see the bloke, man. That was a nice, easy
Got
one
some
there.
locks.
But he had a booming kick, man.
He
He
did.
had a
He kicked
booming
that big
kick.
left foot goal in the grand final.
I think it was
Was
in.
it in the right in the from half forward?
Yeah. He kicked 4 in the grand final.
And what I think was really interesting to me was his
Look at
set
this.
shots, the way he
Yeah.
held the
So-
football.
You can actually see this because I've got a couple of those shots here now of him taking his set shot. Oh, this one he used to lead.
On the chest. The
Look at
juice.
him, look at him, look at him.
Big boy.
And look at this.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
thumping kick.
Look at him
that
launch it.
kick,
Bang.
mate.
That's
half
gone into
post
the
high.
grandstand as well. That's fantastic.
He was good, man. And
Look,
look, at
look,
this. Here
look,
it
look
is.
how he
Real
holds the
low.
ball.
Really low.
Look
Really
at
low.
and
Yeah.
his hands are like
Right over
right
the top.
over the.
You know, he used
yeah.
to hold the footy like that, Chris Judd.
Yes.
Really
Used to
low.
have
Very
it. He used to
look-
come over the top of the
Incredible.
footy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful kick.
Mate,
Fantastic.
he kicked 77 games, 151 goals, naturally premiership player. He was recruited from Brisbane, selection 32. Selection 32. In that 95, he played 22 out of a possible 25 games and kicked 4 in the 95 and kicked 52 goals for that season. Unfortunately, with Brad Pierce, right, he just didn't go on with it. Yeah. He had a not bad year after, a couple of years. He got a lot of injuries, you know, but he was pivotal in that grand final. Him, Clappe coming into that side made a huge difference. But then you had Kernahan, Spalding, and then Pierce. And before that, I'm telling you, he wasn't that good of a player. But in '95, he just erupted, man.
When the team gets better, those lesser players get better
Time,
around.
timing was right.
And it worked, yeah.
Timing was right. Yeah. Yeah.
So the other one is, of course,
A favourite of all of ours, I think.
Eddie Betts.
Fast Eddie Bets. Place your bets,
So
Eddie Bets.
we'll have a look at some of the goals. So there's a few here. So let's
I
just
don't think,
let's enjoy this.
you know, I don't think anyone.
You can't hate this bloke.
You just cannot
Look at these.
dislike this bloke, mate. He is just the smile on his face.
Yeah.
Look at him, mate. A trickster.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
stuff.
You
Look
know,
at these. Look at this.
a footballer.
He was a footballer.
Very
mate.
crafty.
Very
Yeah.
crafty.
You talk
Very
about
slippery.
like,
loyal.
you
Yeah.
talk about goal sense,
Yeah.
and
And he still shows it now.
you
It
know,
is.
like just
He still shows it now.
Obviously, his body is letting him
slowed
down
down,
because
of course.
he's like,
You
you
know.
know.
such a
this
good
game.
footballer. Such a good
Always,
footballer.
you know.
A
like-
grader.
A-
I don't
yeah.
care what anyone says. A grader. Yeah, the little
Love this
the little
celebration.
Eddie Bet like that
Look at him.
one.
Look at him go. Look at him go.
Check him
Oh,
out.
look at that.
And the goal of the
Seriously.
year, Eddie. Remember that?
Oh
one?
my
Celebration.
God, the goal of the year. Oh, this is my favourite.
Yeah, this it takes about
put
8
down your
candies.
glasses.
Oh, lay down, put down your
Put
glasses.
your glasses,
Sit
mate, I
down,
know.
yes.
Here's
Put down
Eddie
your
Betts.
glasses.
He'll kick a goal. Put down your glasses.
That's the one.
Just sells candy.
Look at him. Look at
There you
him.
go,
Just
mate.
sells candy for a living.
Like a little road runner.
Look at him. Look at him.
This one's,
Oh
this
my
one's
God.
a good one. This one's a good
Yeah.
one.
Wheel around and kick a magnificent goal, Eddie. And the little.
Love it. I love
I
it.
love when he used to do
Look
that
at this one.
Look at
This
this
is
one,
one.
he picks it
Tim
up.
Lane, like a thief in
Thief
the
in the
night.
Yeah, he was too. He did say that, yes. I love it.
Oh God,
This
this
is
is when we
another
won by 10 goals.
Yeah, this is
Wow,
a big game.
what a
This is
night
big
that
game.
was.
This
That
is a
was
big
Murphy's
game.
finest
I love
moment as
this,
well.
yeah. He's pumping them, man.
Look at this. This one here, Eddie Betts. This is like shelling peas.
Yes, this
Like
was like
shelling
Charlie
peas.
Peas, yes. Exactly.
Look at him. The little A gang
I
as
love
well.
it. Look at this. They
Mitch
showed here. Look at
Robinson,
this,
and
man.
that was with
Yeah.
Jeffy and that.
And
Yes,
Joe
with
Anderson.
the Jevy and that.
Yeah.
Look at
Oh,
this.
yeah.
How do you do that? I mean, he just does things on the football field that
He makes the ball talk.
he actually does. That's a
makes it
great
really
way he does.
He does. He does.
Makes
He
it
whispers into the ball's ear and
Ball
says,
whisperer, the footy whisperer.
This one was his actually. He
this
was
his first game? One of
This
his
was his
first
first
games?
goal.
That's first goal.
First goal.
That was his first goal, yes. Yeah.
Look at that for the first goal. Close it up, man. And there was
You just
many
give-
more.
Here it is.
There it is.
There
Goal
it
of the
is.
year, Eddie.
There it is.
Ah.
But that's not the best. This is
This
the
one,
best.
yeah, he takes about
One.
18 candies.
Look
at this.
Oh,
Hey,
hey.
like a bully.
Mate, what a highlights
Ooh, I
reel.
love it.
Seriously, look at him.
Look at that.
You can't tackle him.
Hey.
You can get him. Look at him.
And
How's it finish?
And then his goals, even at Adelaide.
And I had to and that's right. There were so many goals I could have shown, and then I didn't. We could have gone to the Adelaide, but there was.
No, sorry, we're not Bryce Gibbs.
No, we're not Bryce Gibbs. That's it.
But
We're not cheering
still.
off anyone here, mate. Unless you're waiting for the Blues. But how good was he? Listen, man.
There is the announcement as well. Don't forget. Well, you reel off.
No, I was just
you
going to
reel off
say,
the
like,
stats.
it's 350 games next
Yes,
week.
yes, it is.
638 goals,
Yeah.
in 04, Carlton was going to pick Trent Noble with their number 3 pick, right? But the Tigers picked up Noble. So Carlton
Yes, that's right.
picked up Betts on an impulse. And then naturally in 14,
he
he
was
went
a-
to Adelaide and then he come back.
He was a
strong.
rookie draft.
Rookie
He was a
draft.
rookie drafted, yeah.
Wow, what an incredible career.
Yeah,
And what a testament to him as well.
Even like he's an inspiration for all Indigenous kids. They love him.
Honestly, he's like
They do.
he is
He's
a
their god.
to
It's
them.
one of the reasons they got him back.
Yeah.
One of
course,
the reasons,
yeah.
that was part of it. If it wasn't because he was loved so much, he probably wouldn't have got back to Carlton, you know what I mean? But it was that, you know.
Now, I will say, well, he is, by the time this comes out, we'll all know that he is retiring.
Yeah.
He's retiring, and he'll head off into the sunset, obviously.
Yeah. And hopefully he stays around.
I think he'll do a lot. I reckon he'll do a lot with like the AFL, Indigenous
I would love
community
for him
and all
to
that.
be at our club as a
Small forward coach, mate.
maybe
Even
maybe not, just
an ambassador.
as it maybe like an Indigenous counsellor or someone he can, just be with regards to those young players, and just any player in general, saying, guys, look, this is where I came from. Look where I came from.
Come
look
from
where I
nothing,
am.
mate.
And if you read his story,
He came
like
from nothing.
when,
He was like
his
stealing
mum
shit
brought
and
him
all that,
over
yeah.
to Melbourne.
You
You
just
know what
can't
I mean?
not love him.
Yeah.
You seriously
He
can't.
worked
not love
hard,
him.
and now he's a good family man. What's he got, like 12
5
kids?
kids.
No, 5 kids. No, he's got a whole heap of
got
kids.
5,
You know
yeah.
what spins me out? They've all taken after the mum. They're all as white as ghosts. for
Correct.
some-
Yeah, absolutely they are.
No, because usually, usually like the male dominates the
Correct.
genes, But I'm telling you, it's like
And you see Eddie's son as well. I think it's
I've seen
the
him kick
eldest
a couple of goals.
Yeah,
the
Every
son.
son.
time,
Listen that.
but
Yeah,
every
that-
time the son is watching the dad play, he's like, "Oh, why don't kick it to
Yeah,
Eddie? Kick it to
yeah,
Eddie.
yeah.
Kick it to Eddie."
They always wanted to,
You know?
yeah.
Like I think
Because something
We
special's
wanted to
gonna happen.
imagine
Of
you.
course.
That was your dad.
I know, of
Imagine
course.
that was your dad.
he's and it's said in a lot of circles around the club and all that as well. That his wife apparently is just brilliant.
Yep.
Imagine like you're in the limelight, you have to bring up,
The
that
5
many
kids.
Like it's just,
And then live like that, and then
And then cop
What
as
do they
much
say
shit as he
behind
does
what do they say?
online as
Behind
well.
every great man is an even greater woman.
100%.
And all the
100%.
shit he cops online
You,
from
you
people
need a
as
team.
well,
You
so-
need a team.
Yeah, he's
You need a team, and
As
it
I
looks
said,
like
he is probably one of the most lovable characters in
footy,
the game.
yeah.
we
So-
love him. And to tell you the truth, when he came back, I was happy.
Of course.
I wanted to see him
it's
kick
Eddie.
some goals
Yeah.
in the Carlton jersey
And
again.
he's kicked some
Yeah,
crackers.
and
Yeah.
he's one of the players because as soon as you leave Carlton, I hate you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
same.
care.
Yeah.
Because I follow the jump. I don't care about the player. I
But
never,
here's one you couldn't
I
hate.
never
No,
hated
and
him.
then
Like
you didn't
naturally,
dislike
when we played him, I didn't want him to, I wanted us to win.
Put us in a split.
But he was one of those players where you kind of go, you know what?
There are no doubters on him.
No.
As for his commitment.
Have you ever heard anyone say something bad about him?
No.
No.
If anything, it's just dickheads online, really.
And well,
You know. Well, we say
Dickheads
things about
will-
him, right?
No, no.
But ours is always a critique about
No, no.
football.
Football.
It's nothing
Not
to
of
do
the
with the person.
person.
no,
Yeah.
that's it.
You know?
So there's Eddie.
So that's
there's Eddie.
past Eddie Betts.
Thank you.
What a man.
Thank
What
you.
memories.
Well,
And
since-
hopefully his little tackers can maybe
hopefully we can
hopefully
get one
the
or
young
two
fellas
of
can
them.
come,
One or two, man.
can
I'm
come
telling
along
you.
and take after him.
Man, I'm hoping, man.
Maybe.
Every time a player hits like 100 games,
Hopefully
I'm
they've
thinking,
had a kid or something.
you know what I'm wishing? You know what I hope doesn't happen?
What?
Brad Fisher's kid doesn't become a superstar.
Oh,
Because
wow,
he finished
yeah,
on
99
$90.
games.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, did you know? I'll give you a quick thing about Matthew Lloyd.
His father played
played-
49 games
Yeah.
for Carlton.
And
or
at the
99
time,
games?
no, he played
49
49.
games and it
but
was
at
50.
the time, was 50.
50, the cut off for
Yes,
father son.
yeah, for father son.
See,
There you go.
Maybe we wouldn't have Favola. Who knows?
that's true. Imagine Favola and Lloyd.
Stop.
It's all right.
Stop.
Next.
Instead of finishing,
Next.
instead of
Hey,
finishing
listen.
16th, we would have finished 14th.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, There was someone who did retire, but
Yes, on the weekend.
yeah,
Well,
and that was
Mark Murphy.
Murphy.
Smurf.
So with Murphy, we'll show some highlights. So
shug-
what I've done is,
sugar, as
he
they
is
like to
my
call it.
banana of a lifetime because
He's like literally the
he
banana.
is a
You
banana.
must eat a lot of bananas.
Look at this.
Yeah.
How
Have
many,
a
how many
look
of
at
the
it.
same goal can you kick week in, week out? Like,
Look at this, look at this. There is
We
so
were
many.
there that day. It was-
Watch this.
and he consciously does it.
Yeah, he
Look,
knows. He knows.
He consciously does it.
And I had to cut down a lot of these videos because there was a whole heap more than this, you know.
Yes.
Remember this
Oh,
one?
jeez,
The
Marchbank.
left back.
Yeah, he goes one way, then
Yeah,
he
the
goes the
other.
other
That's
way,
it.
then he goes
That's
the other
it.
way, then he
That's
goes
it.
this way, and then he
Sauce,
finishes.
yeah.
Fresh
We were
J
down by
sauce,
like 50 points in this game.
yes.
Came back, hit the lead, and still lost.
Lost.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right, that's right.
Yeah.
Standard.
He probably didn't have to
Standard.
kick
It's a
a
nice
banana
goal.
there, but
Nah.
anyway.
No, that's
Bit of
it.
mustard
How's
on
the
it.
gut bust
Now that
running
one
in?
there, he kicked it and then he followed
this.
up.
Look at this.
Old Murph.
Boom. Boom. There he is.
He followed up. Look
Bang.
at this. Bang.
Just instinct,
Another
I
one,
think, from
mate.
him.
We lost that game too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lost
Standard.
this game as well. I was at this game.
Yeah.
Never forget, we conceded
Yep.
the last 5
Yeah.
goals, I think.
Yeah.
There's wings.
Yep.
Look at this.
Yep.
Here we go.
Yeah,
There we
yeah.
go. There we go.
Oh, the dish.
Yeah.
On the left.
Yeah, on the
Yeah.
left. That was a left banana.
Bit of juice.
The left banana. Yeah.
Ah,
This
yes.
one was a brilliant
Yeah, it's a
one.
cracker.
Look at this.
Steadied.
Steadied. Bang. Another banana.
Does it all the time. Ah, here we go.
Yeah. Bro,
Yeah, we love
Yeah,
this one.
This is the moment,
This is
one of
the
the
one.
moments of his career.
Yeah, it is. It
This
is.
probably
And look at
is
the big.
moment of his career.
Oh, the cockroach.
Fisher, gibberish.
The gibberish.
I was at work that night and I
I
put a
went-
hole through one of the one of
Oh, when
these,
he
these
did-
cans and
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
put
I
a hole
went
through when he
ballistic
kicked
when he
it.
kicked
Yeah,
that
it was-
goal.
I was out
Ballistic.
and about and I ran into this cafe and they had that's right, I put my phone down and I said, let's get a coffee. I got a coffee and he
Bang.
kicked that goal and I was pumping the end. There was no one around there to cheer with me.
Now,
so.
is there, apparently there's vision of him post-game or
Yeah,
after,
so
after
now-
during his career.
Yeah, so this is now.
This is...
Schoolboy believes an amazing double
This was him after
When
the
he got
game.
eats a banana, an amazing transformation occurs.
That was pre-game. That's him in the
That's
game.
it, that's true, that was pre-game. He is Banana Man!
To action.
So there it is.
I'm the Banana Man. So that's it, there's the Murph. Look, the Murph at the end of the day, 300 games, regardless of how he got there at the end. 197 goals. Look, he was club captain, best and fairest 11 and 17. We know all these facts. He was the son of John Murphy.
John Murphy.
Played for Fitzroy in South Melbourne.
Yep.
246 games, 374 goals, 6 times best and
Best and
fairest.
fairest. Yes.
So no mug. But he was also the grandson of Hawthorn's Leo Murphy.
Okay. Yep.
Played 132 games, 2 times best and fairest. So
Runs in the family.
I remember being at
bugs.
the footy one day. I'm not too sure who we versed, but I was in the AFL members section, and I was with my dad, and we were sitting next to his old man. And
Oh.
somebody, this was like early back in the maybe like 2011, 12, something like
Yeah.
that. Someone said something about him, and the old man got up and he just absolutely gave it to him. Fantastic. Fucking awesome.
That is
I'm like, that's
sick.
grouse. Because usually, you know, the family goes there, you just hear people talk shit about your kid, whatever.
Yeah.
And he got up and he's like,
That
why don't
is
you go
sick.
out there and fucking do
Yeah,
it like
that's
that?
That's it. That's true. A lot of
So,
times
yeah.
that is true. That is true.
But
There you
yeah,
go.
Yeah.
So we love it. We love it. We love it. We love
What a
it.
start to the show.
What a start to the show.
What a
Now
great
let's
way
get.
to be in denial
Is
about
everyone
what's happening.
happy? Everyone happy? Feeling good?
Okay.
Time to bring you down.
Yeah.
Time to bring
back
you
to
down.
reality.
Back to hell.
Right. So now I'm going to go straight into Fairbairn and Couch again. No, you know what? I'm going to read out the scores.
Oh, God.
They have to be read out.
Yeah, this one needs
This
to.
has to. 21, 14, 140. 5, 15, 45, mate. 19. I know we've heard this, but I keep saying, I can't believe it. 19 goals straight. You know, can I say something between me and you?
Yeah, you can say it.
I was almost revving them up to get more.
Oh, no.
I'm
more.
telling you,
You know what
because
it was like?
it was amazing.
This
Because at the end, like at the start, you go 1, 2, 3,
trading
4,
drill.
5. But then after the end, it started going like, I want to see more.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
see more,
I'll
man.
tell you what
Like-
it was like. and I said this before we pressed record, you know, on The Godfather,
Yes.
when Sonny, he finds out that his sister's been hit by Carlo again, and he drives down and he gets to the tollway, and then they trap him and they shoot him 30 times already, and you know he's done. Like, he's just dead.
Bleeding out.
But
Bleeding
Port
out.
Adelaide knew we were done. Like, we're done. But
All done after
we
we got
were,
it thrown.
we were lying on the ground with 30 shells in us, gone, and they just thought, nah, we'll keep going again. That's what it was like.
That was it was a bit like that. That was tough, man. That was tough to watch, man. It was really, really
It was tough to watch, but it was not, like, him and I, like, it was not an angry watch for us.
I was enjoying it. I actually enjoyed it.
It was not an angry watch.
No, it
I
wasn't
picked this
an
10
angry
weeks
watch.
ago.
It
I
wasn't an
said
angry
to
watch.
him,
You
this
did.
is the game
Port
where it's all
Adelaide
over.
away is
All
going
over.
to be, like, it's going to be the thumping.
Because there wasn't
Well,
one
you-
thumping yet,
And,
and this was the one.
let me just tell you, we have a text message to show you.
Yes. Well,
I
we
reckon
can do it now.
let's
Let's do
just
it now.
show-
Let's
let's
do the
just
text
show it.
message
It's in
now.
here it is.
Here it
the
is.
text message is here. Now, this is not after the event.
You've done this a couple
The
of
times
times.
are up there. 4:03 p.m. Mars. What's the margin going to be? Port will win by 94 points.
That's good.
1 point off was
It was
margin.
genuine. It was genuine. I actually
Now,
thought
how
that would kill us.
disappointing is that your own members
Yeah.
and supporters think that of you?
Yep.
But that's the reality, isn't
Yeah.
it? Was anyone surprised? Were you surprised?
No, I'm not surprised with the loss, and I'm
the
not
way they did it.
surprised with exactly. I'm not surprised that it was going to be a big margin. The way it happened, like if we
Horrible.
lost by 95 points, but it was like we kicked a few goals, they kicked 5 or 6, we kicked a
whatever.
couple, whatever. But the 19 goals, like we did the Twilight Zone, it was like I was watching it, and it wasn't
It was
reality.
a quantum loop. It just
What's that?
Aye.
What is going on here? Like, it just, you could never imagine. No, there's no way you could pick that. The 94, but there's no way you could pick that kind of shit
I
going
said,
on.
no care, no pride, no desire, no strength.
All of the above.
That's what I said, right? And then I kept, you know what it was like? It was, like when you
I'd stop laughing.
you know, you know,
You have to.
I can't stop laughing.
Imagine what
was
the other
fucked.
supporters are doing.
It was fucked. I got mates. I don't even feel sorry for you
No,
anymore.
that's the problem.
They laugh with me.
That's the problem. They don't even feel sorry. That's
oh, you know what it was? It was, and we were saying this to Michael Maloney, our good mate. Like when we were, it's when like your parents go schizo at you, they go berserk, and they're like, you this, you that. It wasn't that. It was, boys, I'm not angry with you.
Yeah.
I'm just disappointed.
It was. It was.
And
I'm
there
just
was-
disappointed.
That was, I remember Roy Keane did an interview. Roy Keane, Manchester United
legend.
and
An Irish legend.
sport
Serial
legend.
winner.
Right. He said
Won it
he
all.
had a stinker of a half for a game for United, right? And all Sir Alex Ferguson did was come up to him, and all he said was,
Yeah.
Roy, like, come on. Didn't go nuts, and that disappointment
Yeah.
cut deeper
Yeah.
than the...
Killing, yeah.
Yeah.
Just going
And what did he
at
say?
it.
I was disappointed.
Yeah,
He
he
was
just...
disappointed.
How did he say,
yeah.
but in the accent?
It was, and he said, Roy,
Yeah.
Roy, I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. So,
That's it.
and one for Pommy was they came out after half time and the attitude was just, don't
Don't care.
Don't care.
Don't care.
No, that's an anti-Tate reference
Yeah,
for
wow.
Manchester
Yeah.
United.
We're not gonna start it off with the journal.
No. So
We're
what we going
starting
to
it
No,
off with.
So we've got the bait out. Carlton, they've put the bait out and they're reeling it in and it's coming all the way into the boat and it's here.
Rocco's Rants.
All right. This time, I'm just going to...
Oh no,
I've got something written down.
you've got something written out.
You've done this too many times this
Yeah,
year.
this time.
We're going to run out of paper. Reflex, if you're wondering. It's just,
So we're just going to be serious for a moment here.
Okay.
We're going to be really
All right.
serious for a
Okay.
moment because
Zhuzhi.
I really want to resonate
Zen.
this out there.
Zen.
This is what I want to say.
Okay, let's go.
It is time. It's time to take back this club. It is time to stand up and be counted. And it's time for you not only to be part of something, but to make a difference. Right? Now, if you think I'm talking to you, you're absolutely 100% correct. I'm talking to you. Mr. President, I'm talking to you. It doesn't matter what your name is. It doesn't matter what you did before. It only matters what you stand for now. It only matters what you're willing to do from this moment onwards. Board members, administration, the people we allow and give the privilege to work and run this great club. I'm talking to you. It's time to be held accountable. It's time for you to stand up and ask yourself, am I the right person for this job? Am I doing all I can? This is why we'll quickly just talk about Vince Lochisano. What he's doing, I think, is a great thing. Because people have got this wrong. He's not out there to spill the board. What he's doing is he's making those people accountable. It's giving the members a chance to vote and ask the question when it comes time, and ask this question. Tell me, why should you run this club? Page 2. Coaches, coaching staff, I'm talking to you. It's time to ask yourself the question, am I qualified to do this job? Am I the right person to get the best out of these people? Because what happened out there solely falls on you. The shit that we just witnessed was you. Because the board appointed you and you delivered that shit. The players, I'm definitely talking to you. Because if you think in your weak little mind that that was acceptable, that this job isn't for you. If you did everything you could and you delivered that shit, this job isn't for you. If you didn't do everything you could possibly do and we copped that shit, this job is not for you. I want you to ask yourself a question. Am I the right person to represent that? And lastly, the members and supporters, I'm talking to you. Because that shit that just happened on the ground, that shit that happened in the last 20 years, that's on you. Because we as members allowed this to happen. We as members set standards. We as members decide what we want to see out there. We as members must be held accountable, because if we're asking them to be held accountable, so must we. Are you doing everything you can? Are you setting standards? Are you asking the club to set the same standards? Because if you're not doing that, how can you expect the club to? This will be around a lot longer than all of us. A lot longer. This is what unites us, and this is what makes us family. It's time, people. It's time.
Bang.
Bang.
Heartfelt,
Love it.
straight to the point.
Fantastic.
Straight to the point, man. People are going to understand, man. This is now, it's over. You know, you hear about Dermot and the line in the sand, and we keep waiting for that line in the sand, man. But it's time for someone to stand up. It's time for everyone to unite and stand up and say, this is enough, man. Because seriously, that shit that we just saw, that's not acceptable.
They put the line in the sand with a certain game, and then the tide washes it up.
And wash it up, and we move. Right? But the board, like everyone's to blame here. Even you out there are to blame. Are you setting that that standard?
Yeah.
Are we setting it? Are we sitting there going, I don't accept this anymore? And this is why, with this election, with the coach, with the players, and all this, it's time to set a standard and go. That is enough. That is enough, mate. This is enough of this shit. Because really, that was
I mean, look, Vince
the worst I've seen.
You know, Vince is doing what he's doing with regards to it all, and you know, I think people have got to ask the question: with all this going on, why?
Why is it happening?
People keep forgetting.
Yep.
People keep looking at the surface as to what is going on with regards to all that, right?
Dig deeper.
But people need to know why.
Yep.
Because it's not good enough.
No, it's
That's
not.
why. And when you hold the feet to the fire, this is to paraphrase who's Thomas Jefferson.
Yep. Yeah.
When you hold the feet to the fire, you get better government.
Correct.
Yep. 100%.
If you accept the status quo, that's all you're going to get.
And then don't complain.
And Pommy as well keeps saying this too, and he's from a different mindset with regards to how the English and the Scottish and all that think about these things. Is that the fans are to blame as much as
the board
and the players and all
trust
of
me,
it
like,
as well.
Pommy is also a big influence in this little speech I made. You know what I mean? Like, people around me have influenced me.
But we are like I remember going to the footy, even online, and you know, looking through comments. People go, "Oh, leave him. He's all right," and you know, like I would like give shit to Casbolt. And I'm like, do you understand what we had? Do you understand the standards they set of those forwards back then? That's just one player.
Yep. Yeah. We just that's
you know,
right.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
and people used to go, "Oh yeah, but he's all right. You know, he's learning." How long can you learn
Hold
for?
on, I'm just hearing Terry channel the quote that I always say. Hold on a minute. Times may change, but standards must remain.
100%.
But you know, like the people
It's
forget like what we had. You can't always look at the past, but the past always leaves clues.
But you can't always look at the past, but you can't forget the past.
Forget it, yeah.
You can't forget it. This is what we built, and now they're just and they have. The last 20 years have been thrown away. And if this keeps on going, right, we could almost become irrelevant completely. Like, at the moment, the only reason we still stand, is because of what
was built.
What was built.
And the name.
Yeah.
And that.
Yeah. But we're throwing it away. Throwing it away. So, with the board and all that, I'm not saying to vote one way or another. All I'm saying is, what are your standards, and hold them accountable. Why should we let these people just run the club without saying anything? I like I said in there, I want to ask the question.
I want to see a roadmap.
I want to see a roadmap. I ask the question, why should you run my club? At the moment, they're just going to jump into position and they're going to run it. If at the end of the day, if they get the position after the members vote for them, bravo.
That's it. Correct.
But
until
you know what
then,
happens?
answer my question.
You know what happens? They're going back into the same bed.
They could
it's be. The same bed with the same sheets.
They could be. So we don't know
so
yet. But at the moment,
I do.
We as members must set a standard through the whole bloody club, and we must now decide where we want this club to go. Because seriously, yesterday,
that was it.
That was the final straw.
This is not. It's not for us to say we're not having a go at fans or members. It's not saying, oh, you're this, you're that. No. It's more just. You've got to take the onus in your night and say, no, 100%. We need to be better.
100%. And look, most fans are upset.
Well, yeah, the sentiment is
it's all there, man, and they are doing as much as they can. And a lot of,
woken up.
Yeah, but a lot of supporters don't know what to do.
Yeah,
that's correct.
Don't know what to do. So what we're trying to do is just open up like the boundaries, the borders, and make them understand that this is what you can do. Take back your club. If you think that one voice doesn't change everything, you're wrong. You're wrong, because one voice...
That one voice is many of people's voices.
Exactly. And you know what I mean? And then you put all those voices together, and you it's time. This is our club. Remember, this isn't just... a club is built by members, and once you buy that membership, you buy a little part of it. You own a little part of that club. You have a right to expect something from it.
Oh,
right?
it's to look at it in business terms. If you pay for something and you're not getting a return on investment, are you going to be pissed off?
Of course you are.
It's like you invest in Commonwealth shares, or your stockbroker tells you to, invest in this stuff. It's it's going to be good in the long run. Blah 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 blah.
And then
you
what
invest
happens?
in it and you get nothing back.
You're not going to be happy.
Mate, you're going to be filthy.
That's right.
You're going to
Of
be
course
absolutely filthy.
Of course, there's always a risk, but
There's always a risk in everything you do.
Ask the question.
That's all we're doing
all.
now. We're asking
Ask
questions.
the question. Am I getting value for my membership at Carlton at the moment?
currently no.
At the moment, you're not, but
Currently no.
These people are the custodians of our club. who are in there
Exactly.
at the moment.
And not only
you're not upholding the standards. That
exactly, and not only from like the boards, like we mentioned there, but as I said, it's the coaching, it's the players, it's everybody there. Are you doing all you can for this club?
Well,
and at the moment, they're not.
do you know, and like the worst thing is that they're actually embarrassing their fans and members.
Oh yeah.
That's what it is. People are embarrassed, like and it's that saying, you reap what you sow. The club they never went through, like, this is 100% certain. They never went through a rigorous process with electing a coach.
They'll
when
still
Bolton got
appease the
sacked.
fans.
We know.
Right.
Appease the fans. That's what
know.
that is. As well
They
as
never went through the
as well
process.
as the recruitments. As well, same thing. It's all the same every time. It's been the same.
Everyone's calling out for, and I'm a big advocate for the idea that we need more midfielders and we need midfield depth. But Adam Chera coming in, what's that going to solve?
How's that going to change anything?
But what's it going to solve? It's just another band-aid over a crack.
Massive wound.
And they are saying there's I don't know if this, but there's murmurings around, and I've seen a few things that there's a consideration that pick 6 might be
It can't happen.
handed up for Adam Chera.
That can definitely not happen. That can't happen.
No way.
It can't happen. It actually can't happen.
No way.
It can't.
It's
Imagine, what are you going to bring Chera in? What, another $700,000 player? Another one. What's he going to deliver?
How are we affording this, man?
You know what? I don't care. You know what? I don't care about the money anymore. It's what their output is. They're all
But
shit.
my question
They haven't
is
outputted
now,
their value.
Yeah, these players that we've picked up, right, and that we've used picks on, or we've used salary on, and everything like that. Like, what have they done that an 18, 19, or 20-year-old couldn't do?
I heard you say that, and you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You know, for example, we'll just name one, Balenciaga, right?
Well, we didn't give up anything for him with regards to a pick.
We gave up a lot of money.
Salary
Salary
space is
space,
huge.
yeah.
But
You
this
gave
is-
up a percentage
mate, but
of
with
your...
a free agent like that,
I think that one of our juniors could have put out the same input. Didn't he?
100%.
Absolutely. And I'm telling you as well.
Well, you got Stocker, who's now a halfback flanker. I'm sure he's done more than he does, or the same, for nearly
A third.
seven times less.
And the issue, I think the issue as well, is that you're paying these blokes whatever they're on.
Good money. It's good
you know,
money.
And it's just like, it's just a recurring theme that all these blokes are, and Terry and I said it on the fan kit, they're all being put in cotton wool early.
Yeah. What's going on there?
Oh, that falls back down to your mate, Andrew Russell, too.
A recurring hamstring. I've written this down in capital letters. Recurring hamstring injuries, and I've circled it. And I put up a little post on Twitter as well. And remember, I kept saying this during the year. Look, I don't have the idea. I don't have the whole overview of the strength and conditioning department. But it's just breaking down. Every facet of the club is cooked.
Bad,
mate.
Like, it's cooked.
You know what I call it? It's all karma.
It's like the fitness,
Karma.
fitness,
That's what it is.
coaches, board,
Everywhere.
fans are upright. Like, it's madness.
It's falling apart.
We're in chaos. We're in
It
chaos
is.
at the moment.
It's
That's what
as
we
much
are.
chaos
You know
as you can
Pompeii,
possibly...
you know when the lava was coming?
Boom.
That's
Yeah,
what's happening.
everyone just- yeah.
Everyone's falling.
Mate,
it's gone.
the Joker's
Finished.
having a laugh.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
It's all over.
I'm an agent of chaos.
Yeah, the age of chaos, yeah.
Like,
I wish I could show that. They
Now-
won't allow us to show those clips.
I will say as well, right now, with going back to what I
Hamstrings.
tweeted and the hamstrings and all that. Now,
what
I
you're
kept
thinking
making
of.
mention of, now, I don't have the strength and conditioning program, and you have to know what it is to see what the results are I'm getting on. But I do have some pretty deep contacts with regards to S&C inside of EFL and AFL clubs, right?
Yep.
And there is a belief that under our current regime, and this is getting deep into it, that there's not enough rigorous eccentric training, loading of the hamstrings and loading of the soft tissue to stop these type of injuries.
Basically,
so
you're strengthening the
and
hamstring.
sort of injury prevention, right?
Yep.
You know, and I'm taking my I'm taking it off these people, these experts, you know. So that's what they were saying. And as soon as, you know, a month or two after I've said it, you've got Gibbons,
Martin.
hamstring, did it, he's out for the year. Williams, hamstring, came back, did it again. McGovern, hamstring, torn, gone, or teared, whatever he did with it. Durden, tight quad. Cripps, tight quad. Martin, hamstring. Who else was there? Williams had something with the Achilles that apparently he brought into the club with, or whatever it may have been. You know, the contact injuries are not.
Nah, you can't stop that.
That's
What's going to happen?
Whatever.
ACLs like that. That's going to
soft
happen.
tissue,
That's
right?
soft.
It's soft tissue.
Soft tissue is preventable.
And I don't know, but what he did back in Hawthorn could just be, you know, he may be whatever Russell's doing, he might be upgrading it continually, but it may be outdated. It may be outdated.
Well, it's not working. It's not working.
You know, it's the soft tissue injuries that keep
You
coming
know what?
up.
All right, so you get the injuries. You know what I look at? Why can't we run out a game?
No, I think they can. I actually
They
think
don't
that
look
the
like
endurance
it.
it's because what Pommy keeps saying, they have to work so hard to make up for the lack of tactical nous from the coach's box that's why they look absolutely
They look
stuffed.
tired at the end. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I can see that. I can see that. So, well then.
But it's breaking down in all facets.
Well, that's it. So they're not working together.
Everywhere at the club, like there's actually
Nothing's going right.
Nothing's going right.
I don't care. Nothing in that club is going right. No, actually nothing.
This is what I mean. Like people saying that, we've got the off-field right.
No, we don't.
Have we?
I don't think we do. No.
Well, we've got all right. The business acumen, the business side of things are there. Like it's, but I mean, I just don't get it. If everything was harmony and roses off the field and everything was sorted out off the field, right? Why call for the review? Why?
And this is the whole thing, you know, like why call for the review in the middle of the year and then make a big song and dance about it?
Make a big song and dance about it. The members probably would have funded the review. Yep. People are coming in,
but why?
And they don't want to let us know what the results are.
And now they don't want to let us know what the results are.
Yeah, but why do we have to say there's a review? I don't get why.
I don't get that. There should be a content review.
That's not what professional businesses do.
You know what that is? That's hoodwinking.
Yeah.
That's
it's to say that we're doing something.
Make a facade to make it look like you're doing something. Okay, right. Now, whatever may come of it, okay, fair enough, whatever. But people, when they say, you know, we don't want to release the name.
Why not?
It could damage the reputation, blah, blah. But you don't,
Bad luck.
But you don't even have to, because we just see it all out. It's all damaged anyway.
I know.
It's all stuffed anyway.
I'd rather you tell the truth.
Yeah. All right, like if you don't want to say the names,
honest.
But you could say this and this and this and happen.
Be honest.
People are going to enjoy. People are going to know anyway. People are going to
but
join
be honest.
I think
why are you always got to lie for?
Everything's a lie.
Every time we have to lie.
And it's always a lie. And you'll say something about that a bit later too. There's
now,
a lie.
This is another thing I want to make mention of, and I've made references to this story. It's a silly little kids animated story. It's called "There's No Such Thing as a Dragon."
Yeah.
Oh,
Now I implore everybody, just go and read it. There's no such thing as a dragon. What it is there's a little kid, and as he sees a dragon at the end of his bed. Now the dragon is associated with, you know, bad things that are going on. You know, it's associated with that type of stuff. He goes to his mum and he says, "Mum, there's a dragon in my room." Mum goes, "No, there's not." Every time she denies it, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It gets to a point where it's that big that the house just blows up and he walks off with the house. And that's what's happening at the moment. Deny.
Gets
And then
bigger.
it gets to this spot because there's no problem.
And you can't
remember
control
what I said. I was told that there was calls for the external review or a review at the end of last season. And it didn't happen. We don't want it.
But
we
you
don't
should
want
always
it.
be doing
Now,
it.
this is where I will say, apparently Luke Sayers did want it. And bravo to him, because from what I'm looking at the moment, and kudos to him, he's trying to be proactive with all this stuff.
Get on the front foot.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's what I will commend him on.
Yep.
Great. Fantastic. He wants there to be change and everything, you know, and I'm sure he'd be filthy with it as well. But the more you keep denying the blatant obvious, you're just going to get to a point where it's just all going to explode and you're left with shit on your face. And that's what's happening now.
100%.
It's bearing fruit now.
And they've done it with the David Teague as well. Oh, we're keeping him. We're keeping him. And what's going to happen?
Now?
What's going to happen, mate? What's going to happen?
I think that's going to happen. Yeah, that's exactly right. And they're actually bursting.
I mean, what do you say about the game itself?
Well, we went on a bit of a rant. Since the rant went on to another rant, and we went into But
the game is a replica or a mirror image of what's happening inside at the club.
100%.
Mayhem.
100%. And it all fell apart like this week, and this is what's happening to the club.
We had an injury report that was followed by the injury report
we'll get that
didn't mention people in that injury report.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that. Yeah.
Bing, bang, boom.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, let's get to...
Again.
We'll get to Mars's Journal.
There it is. Bang.
It was a cracker, I
We've got a
reckon.
few little Easter eggs in here as well, just between you and I.
Here we go for another sesh.
Everyone sit back and relax. Hey, listen, get the Medellin out, have a sit back, and let's get this going.
Pressure right up here. Kennedy, strong tackle and holding the ball. Snaps around the body and goals. Gibberish, snap it or centre it. Elio as the goalkeeper. He went for the dribbler. Malakias. Murphy, get up there and punch it over. Miles Bergman kicks a goal, 14 to 16.
Yeah.
Murph, I know we're trying to keep this in regards to your 300th in your career. But that moment...
That was a bad moment.
That moment was... You'd want that back, just quietly.
Better usage of the footy by Carlton off half-back. Good usage by Curnow to find the Roach. Yeah, the superstar Roach didn't make the distance. Murphy in the 300th finds the big dope. TDK.
Yes.
Misses.
Yeah.
He didn't make the distance.
He didn't.
No.
He didn't. Should be in front by further here. 2-2-14 to 2-6-18. I mean, like, there was some pretty easy chances before. Bar the gibberish one. Quarter 2. Pressure is right up here again. Yes. That's skidded along the line, you dog, because he tried to call it out of bounds on the full, and the ball skidded. I think it was off Nunes or something, but then they gave it, and I think it was a throw-in. Making them work hard here. Stalemate here. 15 plays, 18. Great work by the Terminator, up to 17 touches early. Mate, he was like
50.
Mate, he was flying.
He was on target for like 40 possessions here, man.
The Roach cements his contract for next year. Kicked the goal.
12 months.
Bravo there. Fast play here from the centre bounce. Durden with the hands to Winnie the Pooh and goals. 31 to 15.
That's a highlight of the
game. We're like, okay,
up and about.
Yeah, we're flying.
Good,
Winnie the Pooh. You've got to kick that, honey. He missed the kick off the floor. He hit his foot, then come off his leg.
Come off. It was a little bit of
his leg.
It wasn't. He didn't mean to, but yeah, he tried.
Got to kick that, though. I'm sorry, bro. I love him, but you got to kick it. That's simple shit. Shove that up your ass, Teague. Winnie the Pooh kicks one. Wiedering, how big was that fist?
Oh,
40 metres.
The late, great Frawley.
Spud Regis.
Yep.
Mate,
Bang.
the golden fist.
The golden fist.
And Hutto lost it. As well.
It went 50, mate. That was the best, man. That was superb.
Fucking Alhamdulillah. Todd Marshall goals.
He didn't track him.
And he lost him. Oh, God. How's that a dangerous tackle, you green dog? Boke, you prick. 38 to 28. Kick the goal off that too. Lysette, go eat another can, you mutt. He missed that. He just sprayed it.
That was shocking.
Here we go. Georgiades from the pocket and goals 35 to 38. Here we go with the crumble. Shit. That was in the second quarter. We're halfway through. Orazio with a bowl of pasta and goals, 48 to 38, and the lead.
You know what I was at this moment? You know what was coming through my mind?
What?
The Muppets, the count. 1, 2.
The pressure has diminished here. Lysette, bang, 48 to 38.
Here we go.
The Terminator, the Curnow, and the Rush the banana. Dixon goals. Fucking here we go. Quarter 3. Rosie with a dribbler, 61 to 39. Eddie, hurry up and kick it over the top. There was one where he could have just kicked it over the top.
He waited and waited.
And they got back, and then I think Aaliyah cleaned up or whatever. Yeah, Sard kicking hope. Just another one. Just bombing on the... I think he was under pressure, but fuck him. 8 in a row, baby. Yo! Gray with a sausage. This is P155 shit right now. Kennedy, shit. Light set around the body, misses. 10-9, 69.
Lemon chicken, ladies and gentlemen, from the chow shop. The Port Adelaide train continues.
The Gazelle finally gets on the ball. Charlie, shithouse kick.
Yeah.
Charlie. Dixon goals. 75 to 40. The Roach, oh my God. Laddams misses to the left. Miles misses. 11-11.
77. Lord Nelson.
We got the double in there. The double. Laddams, bang, 83 to 41. 15-metre kick from Dow. Shit. Is McGovern playing?
Bad.
Here he is, the Hamburglar.
The set shot. He missed it.
Quarter 4. No positives to that today. 0. The big dope, TDK, misses to the left. 83 to 41. I can't be fucked writing this anymore. Georgiades, the Masso, bang, 89 to 43. The pasta bowl for 2 plates, Oratio. Robbie Gray, bang, 102 to 43. The multis on 70. I needed 70 to 79 to collect 900.
The multis on.
7 minutes left, and I think they just kept kicking goals. The other multis on for 1,600. Dixon's kicked 4. I need Georgiades to kick 1 more. He was on 2 goals. Need Georgiades kick. Where is he? Where is he?
He's a ghost.
Where is he?
In the last 5 minutes.
And just like everything with Carlton, we got fanged on both multis.
Again.
Yeah.
Rolled all over.
And that was it. That was a journal.
Oh, far
Fucking
out.
beautiful.
I reckon we can get into your Minchiata then. Because it pertains to the ending of that game, does it not? The multis?
Well, you know, just before you do that, so I was at work watching it. My son, Dylan, was at home watching it, and he sends me this little message, this animation there of the everyone have a look at that.
That's fun.
Come on, do something. Move. That's how it felt like. Do something. Teague, do something. Somebody do something, please.
Well, apparently he did make changes.
The only change he did was walk down to the bench at the last quarter. That's the only change he did.
Just like this.
He was a man defeated.
No, it was it. It was
Yeah,
alright.
it was
like, you know, once I thought he fell asleep. He was just still as Teague.
He fell asleep.
I thought he fell asleep.
He fell asleep. Huh.
He was just still there, and then he moved a little bit. Unbelievable.
Mate, we need to kick a goal for 2.5 quarters.
2.5 quarters.
I think when we were up by 23 points, that was the last goal we kicked.
Wow.
That was that Honey goal. So Honey kicks that goal.
It was like 85
And I'm telling
minutes
you,
or
for
something.
that first quarter and a bit, like they look like all right, they're on here. Like
Well,
I still thought they were going to get beaten, but I thought they're
We
on.
were sitting with a couple of mates, and brother's mate of ours said, "Fuck, we're looking all right here. You know, should have taken the $7." I'm like, just wait up, just relax, stop drinking the Kool-Aid. And I said, wait until they apply some pressure.
That's it.
Fuck,
And
no,
that's
mate.
exactly
Wait
what
until the
happened.
pressure was applied. It was all over.
And once they kicked that first,
They kicked 2 in a row. That was it, and I
That's
knew
it.
it was it. I knew it was
That's
it.
it.
Yeah.
And we were in front still, and I'm like,
He just knew
he just
it was coming. The tsunami.
and they knew it was coming.
Listen, man. I don't know how much more we can say about this game. Like it really was.
Well, what about Teague in the presser?
I didn't watch it.
Well, he said against their bigger bodies, we weren't able to maintain it. The pressure he was alluding to. I mean, like,
Okay.
Listen, you know, with the presser, it's a dead man walking now. I don't even know
what kind of an excuse is that?
Yeah, but what else?
Because of their bigger bodies.
He's
What
done
else
blood.
can he say?
He's done,
He's
fam.
done. What else can he say, man? What else can he say, man? You could see, you
Arteta
know, when
out.
the presser, when when I turned it on. He's just standing there.
Like
I don't know if he got too much light there, but
was
he
like
was
that.
like white.
Yeah.
He was like really
The
white. He was
ghost.
so dead. He was dead. He was dead. And
But
then what's
that
his
comes
name?
back to the midfield as well. These like, their bodies were bigger and rah.
I mean, mind you, the side that we put out there, we were never going to win, clearly.
Nah, we're never gonna win. But like, fuck you. I'm sure you can keep the intensity up for 4
Come on,
quarters.
mate. You're not going to win. But
It's
they
how you
gave
go
up.
about
It was
it.
the manner
They
of
gave
it.
up. No, they gave
up.
up. They genuinely gave up.
I'm telling you, I've said this before. If you had put witches' hats out there, and I'm being
Would
serious,
have done a better job.
they would have done a better job because
They would have tripped over.
They
a
would have
few
tripped
players.
over 'em. They would have tripped over him. Where there was a couple where they just walked through
Through
the
us.
midfield.
Oh, there was one with Carl Amon where there was 2 or 3 players and he just went, I'm going to go back the other way now and you're going to fall back that way. And he just went zoop and then I'm like, oh God.
And
It
you
happened
could
like
see
3
him,
or
they
4
just gave up.
times.
No one, like, it was just, there's not much more we can say, man, seriously.
No
It's-
one was good. I don't care.
What a
all
disgraceful
shit.
performance.
They were all shit.
At least
Not
the
one
journal,
of them was
At
good.
least the journal keeps you.
But man, that was
about.
fuck. That was hard to write.
That was, man, that was hard to watch, hard to write.
was just-
I felt sorry for a lot of people. I'm sure there was a lot of people like, I kind of like, I rode with it. It didn't really bother me too much.
I didn't
know,
really care because I knew it was going to happen.
People like
but-
got emotional. There was
Nah,
a thing
Shannon.
on
Shannon,
yeah.
hello Shannon.
Yeah. She got emotional, and look, I feel
This
for these
is what
people.
This is what they've done.
Mate, they're broken.
This is
people.
what they've done.
They're broken. It's over. It's over. As I
How
said,
dare they?
How dare
How
they?
dare they?
yeah, people sending me messages again, saying they're over this. You know, they thought
I've had
it
it
couldn't
too.
get any worse.
I've had it too, mate.
And-
People are sending me, Robbie, Josh, all those
Yep.
boys. They're all
Well-
sick to death of it.
Well, this year, we haven't beaten one top 8 team.
Yes. No, we have not.
Not one.
Correct.
No,
So I went through
and
the
we're not going to.
No. Well, if
Well,
Fremantle...
we might beat
Well,
GWS.
no. Well, if Fremantle make the 8, they're considered we beat them twice. So we're
Here
beating
we
2
go.
top 8 teams.
Here
Right?
we go.
One
They're going to
twice.
use that. They're gonna
So I
use
went
it.
through the archives a bit in the week, and I'm just like,
Is this
let's
part
see.
of
Just
your Minkala?
no.
No.
This is just part of the bullshit.
All right. It is.
Anyway,
It's a
fuck.
I like
bullshit.
this. This is great. You sent me this during the
Yeah,
week. didn't you?
I just went
I was shocked.
some quick research.
Yep.
So for everyone out in the chat, I want you to just think back, recast your mind over the past 7 years since MLG's been in there.
So
this
since
is under the
2014.
Mark Lagudache regime since 2014. How many times have we beaten a top 8 team?
Since when?
2014.
How many times has Carlton
Beaten a top 8 team since 2014.
2.
Fuck me. All right. Yeah. Everyone else in the chat, write it
Let
down
fill
now.
up, let it
Oh,
fill
sorry.
up.
What was I saying?
Give us do you think 2?
I think.
think two?
That's all right. That I
What
reckon
did I
2.
guess? I think I had 8. Did I
You
say
had
8?
eight.
Okay.
Okay.
I said 8. Ready? Drum roll.
Okay. Well, you know what? Yeah, we've beaten. I'm going to go through it now.
Here we go.
2014. North Melbourne, we beat. And an Essendon draw. So is that 1.5?
Doesn't count.
Okay.
It's not a win.
Okay.
It's a draw.
2015, we beat no top 8 teams. 2016, we beat Geelong, who were second.
Yep.
2017, we beat Essendon, Sydney, and GWS, who were fourth.
All right. Cool.
2018, the best year of all in the Carlton History Football Club. Fucking hell, no one again.
No one. Did we
Really?
beat
After
anyone
2
that year?
games. Yeah. All right.
Two
Did they beat
games.
anyone?
That was the 2 in
Two
my
and
lucky
20.
years. Yeah.
2 Malachies.
2019, the Bulldogs game and the Brisbane game where we finished
so there
second.
Yep.
2020, we beat the Bulldogs again and Geelong, who finished fourth. And 2021, as the ladder stands, fucking 0.
No.
So we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 teams.
In 7 years.
It surprised me that we actually beat 9 bloody top 8 sides.
7 years. And I think it was out of a possible
100 and something.
something games.
What did
yeah.
you say? It was like a.
It was like 5%
5% strike.
chance. Yeah, that's shit. That's deplorable.
And some of those sides that you mentioned we would
Um,
beat, we really
mean
couldn't
North
consider 'em.
Melbourne?
Yeah, you couldn't consider them like being.
All right, Geelong. Yeah, okay.
All right, Geelong we beat.
Essendon, they were still
Nah,
mediocre.
Come on, rubbish.
Sydney,
Always tough. But
GWS, they like to have a
That was a good win.
It was a good win. The Bulldogs, you know.
Bulldogs at the time weren't the greatest. I mean, now they're looking good.
I mean,
So,
far
nah, it's
out.
just that's
7
That's
years.
that.
that's damning.
It's damning. Yeah.
7 years, 9 teams. We'll beat one a year.
One a year.
Or 1.1,
But
whatever.
apparently off-field's
And
all,
that's their
all
off.
good. So apparently
that's-
off-field's all sorted now. So
Yeah, as long as the off field
Okay.
or sort, as long as we've got 80,000 members.
3 members.
I wonder what the membership numbers are going to be next year.
50.
They'll-
I'm going to say 60.
I wonder if they'll dwindle away because it's not about the membership numbers you have as a quantity. It's about the revenue you make off the membership.
yeah.
That is the more pertinent fact with regards to membership.
And I want to see,
I think-
I
if
reckon
we're
it'll
allowed
be
back
the
at the
same.
40, I want to see.
It'll stay. It'll stay. Somehow it'll get to 80,000.
They've got to
Oh, look,
change things because they, if
no,
things
they will.
change,
Look, a
people
lot
will
of
see
a lot of
vision.
people will stick like, we'll buy membership.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course. I don't
And a
waver.
lot of people think like that, So you lose a bit. I think, and if not, they'll make sure that they stick to like about that 80,000 somehow,
Yeah, well, you get a free membership when you get a family membership.
Look,
So
you know
they'll
this
throw it in
membership,
again.
it's kurats.
It's bullshit, though.
It's bullshit.
I want to
I
see
don't
next
care.
year if there's 100% capacity. I want to see
You
how
know what
many
I hate
get
when they
each
bring
week.
out the membership ladder.
When are we third or
Mate,
fourth?
we'd be top 4 every year.
That's a wank of the membership ladder, mate. What a bunch of things, man. Hey, what's Kumbara Luigi say?
What's he been saying?
Well-
Is he back? He's back again.
Let's hear what he's got to
What's
say.
he got to say?
All
right,
right, you have two options. A, Teague stays to the end of next year, or option B.
B.
He doesn't waver with
Mate,
his
he
opinion
doesn't
either.
waver, man. And that's what
hasn't
you got to
stopped.
do, man. You got
All
to see
year's
what
been
he's
on that
going.
grind.
Yep, he has. There you go.
Oh, well.
There it is.
You want to do some votes?
I guess.
Well, we've got to kind of do it, don't we?
Here you go, Paul.
Yep. 1 O'Brien, 2 Honey, 3 Fisher, 4 Walsh, and 5 to the most improved player in 2021, Matt Kennedy,
Yeah, that's
who's
good.
going along very nicely.
He's
so he's
going
one of the
about-
he's one of the shining light stories of the year.
Yeah, he took his
think.
opportunity, man.
I
That's
think
all you
he's been fantastic for us in
Yep.
the midfield
In the
this
second
year.
half of the year, yeah.
Yep, 100%.
Well done.
Yeah,
well
well
done,
done.
Matt Kennedy.
Well done, mate. 1 O'Brien, 2 Honey, 3 Murphy, 4 Kennedy, and 5 Walsh.
Yeah,
Yep.
very good, very good. Very similar, very similar. I'm close to. I actually gave 1 to Wheats. I think he did all right. Even though he kicked 5.
You got some cheap goals.
Yeah.
Decent.
I think he did. Before that,
And the ball coming in, mate.
he was destroyed
He was
him.
1-on-1 every time.
I said on the fan cams that
How are you gonna stop it?
The security at Fort Knox could have been put in that defence, and they still wouldn't have been able to stop.
Yeah, that's
stop
right.
people,
By the
stop
end of
those
it.
goals.
2 Honey, 3 Murph. Good on him. His
Yeah.
last game, he actually had 24 disposals, whatever. He did all right. Walsh got the 4, and Kennedy got the 5. So we're all
Yep.
pretty similar, and that's it. So what you didn't want to show?
Nah, I don't want to show the leaderboard yet. Well, we know who's won it.
We know who's won it.
That's a fait
We'll see.
accompli.
Hey, look,
but
let me just put it this way: there is
To get
one
into
or
the
two
top 5.
who could be possibly getting into
and that
this
is
top
why I
5.
don't want to.
Yeah.
It's
So
a good
next-
race. The
next
race is
week's-
on.
Next week's a big game. Next week's a big game
Can
for
they
these
get into
players.
the top 4? Nah.
Maybe.
Yes,
Yeah,
Oh, he
okay.
can.
There you go.
he
okay.
can.
I do.
Certain players
Okay.
can.
He
All right.
won't get into the
That's
top
all right. It's
3.
okay.
But
They're running in.
He
for
can
the,
get to the top 4, and
for
that's
the-
a good effort. That's a I
From
won't say
the
anymore.
second half.
The race is on for the minor places.
That's it,
So
that's
Winks
it.
has gone.
Winks
Now
it.
they're all racing for second,
That's
third,
it.
fourth, and fifth.
100%.
Fantastic.
Yep, and yep.
So players,
Mate, this is important.
fourth and fifth spot is still up for grabs.
A jumper punch.
Don't forget.
Most valuable player trophy. Could be yours. Could be
Be
yours.
yours.
Listen. Slater, this one's for you. Another little ad.
There you go.
Everyone have a look at this one.
We bounce the ball, bounce the ball,
That was
bounce
Carlton,
the ball.
yes,
That's the
bounce
way
the
we
ball,
bounce the
bounce the
ball so
ball.
early in the morning.
Rope.
The rope, they got the lead. Again. That's what they did to us yesterday. Whippings in the air.
Daffy Duck.
Reto Daffy.
Oh, goodness gracious me.
I love that. Oh, shut up. Hey, that's the best, mate. That's for you, mate. All right. What do we got here? Well, I used to always say whenever there's a good, there's a bad. But it seems to be whenever there's a bad, there's even more bad by the looks of it. Because we have got Banana of the Week. Proudly sponsored by
Merino Bros. Merino Bros Produce at Instagram. They have got the best fresh fruit and vegetables in the business.
100%, man.
They got some techie stuff.
Hey, later,
Yeah.
we got them picking some real
Some tech
exotic.
stuff.
Yeah,
They got some exotic stuff there.
exotic stuff.
So
exotic
yeah,
stuff.
free shipping over $60.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're all in COVID at the moment down in Melbourne, so
They're like
you're gonna need it to your door.
100%.
You know,
And it's good to get some fruit.
unless
in
Dan the
there.
man lets us out. But if you order before 12 a.m. as well, you get freshly. I can't even speak anymore.
Go.
Freshly delivered
Freshly
fruit.
delivered fruit straight to your door the next day. They
Correct.
fucked me as well, Carlton.
I'm starting.
Oh, you're starting to come up. He's rubbing up on me.
He's getting Rocco syndrome.
Vlog.
Vlog.
I'm gonna make
Vlog.
it. I got the
But yeah,
vlog.
and the website too, www.merinobros.com.au as well.
Bang, there it
So
is.
get on that stuff as
All
well.
right, who's starting?
All right, I'm going to give, first of all,
Bang.
someone gave me a special, said, can you please, a special mention to Richard Hussain.
Rash.
Harash.
The rash, the huss.
This is for you. He said to me, can you please, I want to nominate a banana. I said, I can do that for you. He wants to give it to Plowman. He couldn't do it anyway. He couldn't do it. He says, man, that bloke is a banana, man. He's from the sand, all the way from Dubai.
From the sandpit.
From
From the sandpit.
Well, now Plowman's got another lover too, so he's got two lovers.
Yeah.
James Seros and Rich.
Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah,
right. He's banana. So that's for you, mate. That's for you.
Oh,
So
boy.
they're getting bananas from across the bloody...
The globe.
The
Yeah,
globe.
fantastic.
Bananas everywhere. But my banana...
He's gone the Quinella.
Yeah, the Quinella.
Yeah,
Here we
here
go.
we
We
go.
had the Quaddy last week.
Yep.
We're running the Quinella this
Nah,
week.
this is the Quinella. This is a good one.
shit.
This is a good one. So during the week,
Yes.
Oh,
this
God.
banana has to go to... First of all, that was for you, Plowman.
Yes.
The second banana goes to... Everyone have a look at this. So I get this email during the week.
Oh, that's all right. That's a
yes. Everyone can see that.
Head
The
into
club's
Macca's
falling apart.
for your free small McCafe coffee.
Yeah,
Thanks
so-
to Macca's, we have an app exclusive offer for you. Click the button below to access My Macca's app and activate this offer today. Far out.
So we get a free coffee. We get a free coffee. Do you believe this? After the club is just falling apart, we lose by 100,000 points, 19 goals. Here, go and have a coffee. Not even a good coffee, it's a McDonald's coffee, man. This club is run by a bunch of clowns. And I actually have some video.
Okay.
I have some video
Oh, really?
of them
Where?
in class.
Hamburger University. Around the galaxy.
Good morning, clown. Today's subject, hamburger. The hamburger is very clever and very sneaky. And he loves taking McDonald's hamburgers. So, what should you yell when you see it? That's right.
MLG's happy.
Hamburger. You've got a lot to learn.
Don't take burgers, Rubble Rubble.
Don't take the burgers.
Don't take the burgers.
Oh,
That's
God.
our club.
That's
our
McGovern.
club running.
That is
Banana
Red
on
or
the week.
McGovern.
McDonald's, mate. Every morning they
Now-
get up, they put the clown makeup on, and then they go try to run a club.
Might I just add to this, right? Now, what nation or origin demographic is the majority of, you know, if there was a country that you'd associate Carlton supporters and members with outside of Australia, what would it be?
Italian.
Italians, right? Don't you think we got the cup of tea at home anyway? We don't need your McCafe.
Oh my God.
Mate,
They gave us
yeah.
that is a coffee. At least give us that. They gave us a
You know
free
what?
McDonald's.
We're going to send out an email to everyone this week. Get your coffee with
Yeah.
the Medellina from the Jumper Punch. You
This
can line
is
up
where-
at the
They
front.
could have got it
That's
from
where you
there.
get coffee.
Melbourne Coffee Roasting Co.
They could have got it from Lavazza, I don't know.
See?
You know what we should do, Buck? You want to be smart and give us a coffee? We should all, 80,000 members, all go to one store. And just
Straight rock up to one store.
just a line. I want my free coffee,
80,000
mate.
coffees.
Mate, if we could organise that, man.
Even like a few thousand, that'd be tech.
Oh,
That'd be tech.
Aye.
Man, the person behind the barista will be wanting to kill themselves.
all wearing a jumper punch top. What a bunch of bananas, mate. Anyway, I couldn't give it to anyone. I had to give.
I'll
How's
rate
it
that
going?
banana
How's
of the
it
week.
going?
That's
Yeah.
fantastic. All right, my
You
one's,
got yours?
My one's a little bit. I didn't like this particular act on a football field. Right, I'm all for a little bit of biff.
A little bit of beef.
That's
Yeah,
all right.
I like
Showing
the
a little
beef.
bit of heart and passion. But look, if you're gonna hit someone, right, and you know we don't condone it, whatever, right?
No.
But the fact of the matter is, when you cross the white line, you see red sometimes, and these football acts can sometimes happen.
Yep.
That's
If
fair.
you're gonna do it with the person facing you.
Yep.
Don't do it from behind.
Yeah.
So this one goes to Mr. Butters
Yeah.
from Port Adelaide.
Weak
Zach
dog.
Butters.
You're a weak dog.
Yes.
He had
I have a shot in it.
He wouldn't
Sardi.
say. You're saying
I'll fucking say it,
weak
you're a weak
dog.
He clipped Sardi from behind.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So,
weak, man.
banana
That's
of
it,
the
man.
week.
If you're gonna do
I'll
it,
give
do
it
it
to
front
them
on,
this
mate.
year. I gave one to, I think it was, I'm not sure, it was Hardigan or someone. Yeah, on Walsh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. You did
Another
too.
weak
That was
dog.
another
Can
weak
I do
dog.
it?
Yeah,
Act.
that's
Do
right.
it from
Smack
the
him
front.
from the front.
That's a good banana.
So then he can get up and crack your back.
You got one?
Well, we all know who this is to this week. It's to the Carlton
The
Football
whole
Club.
bloody thing here.
Far out. That's happened too many times this year too. So
That
I've got
goes
nothing
the
more to
whole
say on
club,
those
man.
wankers,
Seriously,
but-
it's even hard. Like, you can't give it, like, you pick individual players. It was just a big...
Nah.
But not big
Una
manestra.
Minestra merda. The soup of shit.
So there you go,
Yeah,
there you go, there you go. There's the big bananas of the week. I can't wait for banana
Marino
of the year.
Bros. Bang.
Get on them.
Oh, God. Who's going to beat this? This is going to be tough.
There's a big huge, man.
Banana of the year.
There's a few.
This is one of the biggest segments and awards of all time.
Yeah, no.
This is.
You don't want it. You don't want this banana.
We've got to start taking nominations.
I think
Why
so.
don't we put it to a vote?
I think so.
Yeah, we'll get the top 5.
Yeah, let's put the top 5 in there,
Yep.
and we'll put it to a punter's vote.
All right. When
I
do you want to
reckon.
do this, but
End of season.
we'll do in the season.
Yeah.
And we'll do a vote.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we'll go down and present them with it.
Yeah.
I'll go,
I'm
I
happy.
don't care. I'm happy to do it.
Maybe to
You don't want to do it because of
Yeah.
certain circumstances.
We'll do it.
We'll take it on
100%.
behalf
And
of you.
please,
We're happy.
take it in jest.
it's
But
all in
don't
jest.
always take it in jest.
No.
Nah,
Take it in jest,
Because
but
Jack
it's a
Silvani
little-
didn't.
Nah.
Yes.
He, turned,
And
he
lifted.
legit turned his career
He
around.
lifted. He lifted.
Yeah, actually
Bang.
did.
Bang.
He lifted.
There it
He
is.
lifted. He lifted. He lifted. He lifted. All right. Loving it. Marz's Minchiada.
Aminchiata.
Oh, God.
I'll console you.
This one's a bad one.
It's all right.
Well, they've done it all year, haven't they? They've done it all
Sorry.
year.
The Kalua.
The Kalua.
Get it
okay.
out.
Well, the club lying to us is the subheading injuries.
Ah.
Come on, guys.
Oh,
Now,
boy.
Seriously. If someone's injured, you know, they do their, what is it, on Monday they get the report?
Tuesday.
Tuesday, sorry. Tuesday, sorry. They come out on Tuesday, they give us the medical report. They tell us who's injured, who's not likely to play this week, which is fine, and who is, you know, who is out. Well, Harry was
I'm going to
announced
enjoy
early.
that.
Was Harry not announced early?
Yep.
He would not be playing.
That's
Which is
right.
fine.
So that was pretty standard. He had
Stock
the
standard.
soldier, yeah.
They had, who else did they have? They had Balenciaga, who just ripped
Balenciaga
his
was-
ham hock again.
Yep. This was all at the start of the
Martin.
They're Martin, yeah.
Well done there, good truth.
No, that all came out later. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
yeah, that came out on Wednesday. Sorry.
That all came out later.
Yeah, see, I've been hoodwinked.
Mackay, early.
Mackay was early. Martin and Balenciaga, they were on the Wednesday.
Yes.
Puma.
Then it
Or the
started.
Thursday. It might have been the Thursday. It might have been a bit later, yeah.
I reckon
It was after the teams were announced.
It was
Correct.
after teams were
That's
announced.
correct.
Yes.
Yes, so Friday.
Friday.
Day before the game.
Correct. And then we get
Then
old.
we start.
Then we get old mate Patrick Cripps.
Buddies.
Ripavagia.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, oh, you know, he's not going to be playing. What did they say? He's going to be doing... Sore quad. And then who else was there? Sauce?
Yes, hip surgery.
He's gone.
Hip surgery, gone. Done.
And I think that was it.
That's it.
No, that's it. That was it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Why are you going to lie to us?
Yeah.
You know, just tell us at the start of the week.
As if they didn't know.
Yeah, they knew. They knew what was happening. Just
What did
tell
they try
us.
to like scam Paul?
Yeah.
Oh, we won't tell them they're playing with my. Shut up!
Just come out and tell us the truth. And this is my gripe with the whole football club. This also starts with old mate at the top MLG, Lagunishe.
Yep.
He's a liar too.
Yep.
You know, we're doing the review. All right, beautiful, you're doing it. And now you don't want to tell us any answers.
Yep.
Then we got old mate Andrew Stark on the phone to me, Stakolaki. Stakolaki. I love it. But fuck, you said you want to get the water in your mouth. You can't get out. Ah, fuck. Even him, he's a fucking liar too. He told me that he called me. He never called me. He
like it runs through the whole
He never called me. I didn't get nothing. What are they talking about? But mate, fucking just stop lying to us.
golly.
Why are you gonna lie for? It's just lie upon lie on lie. Just tell us the truth. Come out and say these cockheads are not playing. That's it. I'm happy.
You know what I think?
Because then you can go from the start of the week, you're prepared, and you go, all right, if we're gonna lose by 100, who cares? Look at the team we got. It's dog shit.
Yeah. They're just trying.
But I will say, even if the injuries did happen, right? Now I'm not getting into this.
They happened on Friday night.
My worry is that they keep recurring. It's not
Yeah.
the announcement, right? Be transparent, be open with it. If it happens, just tell us. Who cares? Whatever. It keeps happening.
Yeah.
Jones was the other one. He got
Yes,
announced.
that's it.
That was the other one.
Yeah.
Hey,
Fuck yeah. See? Just lying and lying.
You know what I think happened? I really do believe that
They're compulsive liars.
Well, the first instinct is to lie.
Yes.
So it just automatically works.
Because you don't want some things coming out of the club and you want to give a little PR, some media, whatever. Yeah. But if you keep doing it and we keep finding it.
Well, it was the Crips with the back.
Yep. Yes.
You know, I don't think. Well, I mean, this is me maybe being a little bit naive, but I don't think they're lying all the time. Well, this year was jeez.
Stuck lucky. Could they just lie to me, the fucking arsehole.
Could they just purposefully not be telling us certain things?
Well, they pick and choose when they want to tell the
now,
truth.
I'm just playing devil's advocate on your side here.
Well, if you're going to tell us stuff like that, just tell us the fucking truth, you dogs. Because I'm over it. I'm over lying, bro. Just come out to us and tell us the truth about the players.
I just can't wait to see it.
Stuck alike.
I just scream it out. That is it.
Well, he might be sitting with us round one.
Yeah.
Because I got his number. He said, give us a call.
Now, was he just saying this to buddy you up?
Yeah, I reckon it's...
There's no way
Starkey, please, mate. Now, this is...
I reckon it could be...
Who's
Come
that?
sit with us.
Nah,
Who's that?
Nah, it's Andros Stakolaki.
Stakolakia.
Nah, come.
Come
We'll
with us.
inaugurate you into our clan.
We'll show you what we're all
We'll
about.
show you
mate.
what actual
We're going to... The
support
JP and the Blue Broad membership area at the football.
Yeah, there could be a bay.
They should do it.
There will be a bay.
There's going to be a bay. We're going to do a bay.
We're going to work on this. There's going to be a bay.
Yeah, we're going to do a bay. Try and get a bay or try and work with... Cause no, seriously. No. This is no bullshit now. No, this is no bullshit. No, I'm serious about this.
No.
Imagine a bay of like...
A bay,
chanting.
say any bay.
Any bay.
At every ground, even if it's level 4 or whatever. We have a bay. There's 500, the limited tickets.
Yep.
Limited memberships.
Yep.
Right?
This is all in the pipe. This is all like
I want this to...
pipe dreams.
Hey, this is where it starts.
I want this to
This is
be
where
a
the dream
thing.
starts.
Imagine we get like a culmination of young kids, the old, the new generation, women, boys, everything, chanting.
We're going to have the chance.
We've got chance. We're going to have chance written up.
Yep.
We'll have a leader at the front. It'll either be Pommy, him or me.
Yeah.
Piss, beers, everything. When we kick a goal, throw the cups up in the air.
Even if we're 20 goals down.
No, seriously, I want to try and get a bat. I would love to work with the club, or we could work with the club and try and get a bat at the 40. Because I reckon it'll be awesome. We will. I know you got the cheer squad, but we want...
Cheer squad does what they do.
Yeah.
They do what they do.
But we want full chance.
And they do good work. And they can do their...
Correct.
Carlton, they can do that.
Well, we got on the double.
No, but seriously, we're going to try and get this. I want to try and get this.
I love it. All right,
so it's
we're going to work.
Oh, we just went off on a tangent.
No, we're going to work towards this, mate. I'm telling you, mate. Hey, we say we're a family. We need to build this. I love it.
Yeah,
we're gonna. Any ideas by anybody who we can get this moving?
Streamers, everything, mate.
Here we go.
We get the memberships. I love it. Yep. That was too good.
Stunning.
That was too good.
Yep.
Talk about big hits. Yes. Talking Blue with Rocco.
Enormous.
We're going to
with
go
the
into...
great man.
Yes, with Vince Lochisano, who's all over the place at the moment doing
He's going to cop some media fines just quietly because his head's popping up too much in these things. It's not.
Well, hey, we need to.
He loves it. He loves it.
Yeah, fill it up. You know what we need to do? Do the media watch where we.
Fuck, that's full there.
No, I'm good, mate.
We try to find.
Like Paul Barry on Media Watch from ABC.
All right, because he's everywhere at the moment, and apparently there might be a TV interview coming.
TV?
Or not TV interview. There might be just another news thing that he does.
Vince.
Vince, yeah.
If you're not
he's all over the place. No, that's it. So what we're going to do is the 1995 round 21 Carlton v West Coast, where Big Spalding does the big hit, and we everyone watch this.
Have a look.
All right, guys, everybody, welcome to another episode of Talking Blue with Rocco and Vince Lochisano. How are you, mate? How's things?
Great to see you, Rocco.
Great to see you. I'm glad you could make it.
Back here at the Hard Rocco Cafe.
That's it. This is the place to be, mate.
The place to be in Melbourne lockdown, that's for sure.
Mate, this is exempt, no corona.
Great coffee,
mate.
too.
Yeah, that's it, man. This is the Hard Rock coffee.
Cheers, mate.
And we've got the biscuits today. Look at this.
Look. Biscotti.
Hey, we don't go. Look at this, man. This is what you do. Look, watch you dip them.
All right. These are the ones with the almonds in them. You know, the old Italian biscotti with the almonds. Nothing better.
Now, today, mind me eating, we're going to be talking about a game in 1995, and it was round 21.
Mm-hmm.
And for the people out there that do remember round 21, there was only one more round after that, and we played West Coast at Princess Park, correct?
Wrong.
Oh, we played
West Coast at Subiaco.
You're right. Sorry, we did. We played the West Coast
in hostile territory.
It was hostile. You're exactly right. Sorry, I was thinking the other West Coast game. All right.
No, that's all right. And you know what? We'd won 12 games in a row. I think it was 12.
12.
Hang on. No, 11 games in a row. 11 games in a row up to that point.
11, 12.
And if you remember, at the end of the season, we'd won 16 games in a row to win our 16th flag.
Mm-hmm.
So there was three finals.
So we won 12.
And then the last game of the year against Essendon, and this game of the year was the second last game at Subiaco.
100%.
And this was a huge test, because if we could get over them, really, you'd go into that final series with enormous confidence.
100%. And what happened was they were 90, 92, 94 premiers.
They'd won 2 out of the last 3 premierships, and on their home ground, it was like a fortress.
Yeah, we were 93 grand finalists.
Mm-hmm.
They won the 94. Then we come up to this 95. We were completely dominant through the whole season. We get to this game, and everyone was after us.
Yep.
Winning 12 in a row.
Yep.
Everyone's after us, you know. We're taking on all challenges, and we do this. So we get to this game here, and we were on top of the ladder, clear.
Yep.
Clear. They were about 5th on the ladder.
In the end, they were, yeah.
I think they had lost like 7 or 6 games by then, or 7 games. So
Yep.
they were travelling all right, you know. So we get to this game, and it's a big.
But they were the title holders. They were defending their title from the previous year.
100%, man.
Yep.
And so we get here, and then the first incident that's really going to set up, and everyone can have a look at this.
It was a great game of football the way through. It was a very, it was a titanic struggle.
Yeah, no, 2 big
heavyweights of the competition.
Heavyweights, man, and these was real heavyweights, you know.
Yep.
So everyone have a look at this first incident, and here we go.
This is the one that everyone talks about. The big hip and shoulder.
I love that.
Big Earl. Earl
Spalding. He's gone, mate. See you later, Jack.
And Guy McKenna was one of their real linchpins in defence.
100%.
He was a great defender. In all fairness, he was a great defender.
Yeah.
But when Spalding went through him, that was like, we're here.
Yeah, I showed you. We had a look at it in slow motion again, so we saw it. So the hit was big, man. It was good, but that was Earl, man. Earl was a tough bloke, man.
He was. Didn't take any sideways steps, that's for sure.
So then we get to so everyone you see that, you can see what the build-up was. Yeah. There was some big hits throughout the game. It was back and forth. Now, to tell you the truth, West Coast led at every change.
Yeah.
At every change.
It was looking pretty shaky there to keep our winning run going.
100%. And then we get to this.
So we're going to start from here?
We're going to start from here.
And it's about highlights?
We're going to look at some highlights. So about here, Matera kicks a goal, doesn't he?
I think he kicks a point here.
Does he kick a point or a goal?
Yeah, I think he kicks a point, and it takes them up to
14
goals, 8.92.
Yep.
There you go. He's kicked a point.
And you can see the West Coast fans. Look at them, bunch of losers. Bunch of losers. Here we go. And then we get like the big, and here's the big cranium.
The cranium.
Gets the ball through the middle. Look at this. Oh, Rice here with a champion. I love that bloke, man. And look at this now. Now you can see Williams trying to get it. Right, and bang! That's a free kick.
That's a free kick to the man himself.
That's a free kick,
Earl Spalding.
Big Earl, man. So he's setting everything up.
Number 11.
Now, before this season, the Big Earl, he was a terrible kick, man. But he improved over the last few years, man.
He did.
Like, he
did improve his kicking. Yeah.
Mate, and if you notice, what he did was he shortened up his run, and he just watched. You watch him. He just watched
it onto his boot.
He just watched it onto his boot.
Well, it was a good kick for goal in the end.
He was a very good kick for goal, and this will show it. Look at this, man.
Concentration. Look at the concentration.
Remember, look at that. Only a short run up. Goal!
And it's a goal. And Carlton hits the lead by 4 points.
No. Do we hit it by 4?
I think we hit
you're right. You hit them by 4. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah. Very important goal.
He was huge, man. He was huge. So
it was a pretty warm day. That was the other thing. Even though it was played in late August.
He came over from there. We took him that year. He had a big impact.
Oh, yeah.
Ex-West Coast player
was struggling to get a regular game for him because they were such a strong side.
That's right.
We got him, and he was a great...
Puda! What? Mate, that is robbed. Who's that on for, mate? But look at this.
Oh,
what a dickhead. What a dickhead, Rice.
What a great goal by Dean Rice, and puts us in front now by what?
10 points.
10 points.
Oh, look at the seniority, mate. Whoa, pump it up, mate.
I'll tell you one thing, Rocco. We have a huge contingent of Western Australian supporters. Whenever we go there, there's a massive amount of supporters. Hello to Johnny Allen and all of the WA Blues over there.
That's it, mate. Look at that. That was the best, man. That was a big mistake. Yeah. Was it McKenna, was it?
Yeah.
McKenna, big mistake. He should have got behind the ball. Yeah. But anyway, that cost you a grand final, mate. Go to bed thinking about that every day of the week, mate.
Yes.
So here we go.
And ready? West Coast, it's not over yet. Mate, West Coast have got
this
a
bloke
chance.
was a good player, Lewis, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Lewis, look at this.
Oh,
And
Peter
this-
Dean.
And Peter Dean
Should have
goes
probably
down.
got a free kick there, Dean. But anyway.
Oh, it was a
Chris
good
Lewis.
hip. It was a good hip and shoulder, that.
There's
Thank
Chris
you.
Lewis. He's
Yeah.
the first player on Greg Williams' Christmas card list.
Yeah, they didn't really go on. He's got a big Christmas list. Hello cards to he'd be him. There'd be Reece Jones. There'd be a few. Yeah. So here we go. Look at this. Look
Well,
at this.
that was a great goal, but I'll tell you what.
Christo
Peter-
missed that.
Yes.
And look at this.
But
Look at
this
this.
gets-
That was fair.
This
That was
gets
fair.
them back to close to us again, within a goal again.
Well, this gets him within that goal, you know.
Yeah.
And so he's Williams always. He didn't have a great game this day. He only had about 20 odd possessions, which is like 1/4 to usually for Greg Williams.
which is
He had a
more
kick.
than what-
He didn't kick a goal. He
we
didn't
kicked a
kick
few
goal.
points at this stage. If you look at it, we the lead was pegged back to 4 points.
Yep.
At that point, we went to 5 points.
He was not a good player, man.
And then we kicked a couple more. I
This
think.
big Harry, mate. Harry rucked on his own in
Yes.
that heat all day, man. He's underrated as a ruckman. I think he was
Yes.
307 games, if I remember. He's clap, eh?
There's Clappe.
Come on, mate. Come on, do that. Oh, Troy
Troy
Bond.
Man, he
Make
should
a
have
name. Hey.
he should have sealed the game for us here.
Well,
but-
that's the reason he never ended up playing in the grand final.
Is that
He
right?
missed this, man. I'm telling you, man. You missed
Well,
this.
from there, I mean, these days they would probably kick that on the left foot,
Yeah,
on the left
no,
foot,
that would have been around
or a
the corner.
banana or something.
Yeah,
but he tried the normal
he
drop
tried
punt,
the normal kick and he missed
and
it.
he misses.
But in saying that, it's an important point.
Well, it is. It brings us to a full goal in front,
It brings us to a full goal in front. There's Parker.
6 behinds in front.
Here we go. Spalding had a good game this game,
Yeah,
man.
this is a great.
Look at this. Look at this mark.
Oh, that was a top mark.
What a
Simmons
mark.
there for
Simmons, mate.
West Coast.
Mate, he's a nice ranger there, mate. He would have been. Oh, he's the wrong place to play footy, man. Look how wide he
Of
is.
course, our coach at the time, David Parkin, he would have been having kittens in the box.
He's a
You can imagine the
cranium.
jugular vein would have
Here
been.
he goes, the
popping.
bolt. Look at the bolt. Does a bit.
Silvani,
Silvani, look at this.
Ratton.
Ah, that's a free kick.
have a look at these great
That's
names.
a free kick,
That's a
mate.
great names we've played for our
Look
team
at it,
back
Braden.
then.
Of course, man. Well,
Ratton, Bradley,
it's probably one of our
Hannah,
greatest premiership
Williams,
teams, wasn't it?
Kernahan. Gee, what a great team it was.
Who's that?
But look, with 2 minutes to go, Chris Mainwaring, wasn't it?
The great
Bradley,
Blake.
there's the great Bradley. Absolutely sensational player.
You know, he's like.
Games record holder for Carlton.
You know, he's 63 years old there. He was still running.
No,
like,
he's not.
he was still running like
No,
25 k's a
actually,
game, mate.
Bradley will be, I'll tell you how old
He doesn't
is.
look any more different to that.
He'll be 58 in October.
yeah.
And so will Sticks.
And
so
you still
will-
get a
so
game,
will
mate. Look
Beaver.
at this, look at this. That was Clappe again, wasn't it?
Clappe again.
And he misses
just
again.
misses, but it's a handy point.
Mate, you'll see that that's a bloody handy
That's a
point.
very
that one there,
handy
that
point.
one.
It
This
puts
one.
us 7 points in front.
points, man. Come on, we've got to have this.
But it's
1
still
point.
not over.
No, it's still not over. Look at this. So
Manson
Manson,
gets it in defence. There's
big Ange, whoop!
Yes. Hannah,
Graham
they
Hannah, mate.
rotated it around there a bit.
Look at this, he's trying to slow it down. So
Yes.
this was very tense at the time. I
You'd
remember.
imagine the trainers would be trying to tell them how much time's left on the clock.
They would have had trainers in the gaps and everything. There would have been all sorts of shit
Yes.
going on there. Look at this. Look at this, mate. Come on, it's got to be over here. Oh, no! Sauce never drops anything. What's going on? No, he won't miss this. He
Matera
won't
doesn't
miss
miss
this.
from there.
No,
No, there it is.
Oh, mate.
Oh, and everyone's
hello.
biting their fingernails
Mate.
now at this
Look,
stage.
for all the Italian people, always cacare le pantaloni, mate. Cacare pantaloni, mate, here. Shit myself, there's no way I wanted to lose this game, you know. It didn't matter because we were still going to finish on top of the ladder.
Yeah.
But at that stage, man, we didn't just want to lose
We
anything.
wanted to keep the winning run going.
100%, yeah.
And also, just for psychological reasons,
Yeah.
if you ever come up against these guys in the finals,
Yeah,
you
that's
want to
it.
know you've got a psychological
So look at
advantage.
this. So now there was some tough last.
Last few seconds of the game.
Look at this,
There's
man. They were really
Ratton.
going in. They're going
Yes,
in. Big
Peter
Harry,
Dean.
Ratton,
I
Bond.
tell you what,
There's Campers at
There's
the
young
bottom there.
Camporeale, pretty
Mate, first
skinny.
year, man. Won a
Great
premiership.
first year player.
Ah, mate. He was. Everyone forgets how good he was, man. This
another
bloke-
South Australian.
Yep, he was
Camporeale.
another South Australian. Look at this, brother. He's still running.
There's Bradley.
Love him, mate. Look at this. Brings it forward.
Yes.
Look at this.
Over.
Look at this.
There's Williams. Oh, Williams got it in the back there from
Oh.
McKenna.
Yeah, he
What's
probably-
McKenna still doing standing up? I thought Earl Spalding knocked him out.
Yeah. That's right.
Actually,
Wasn't-
Earl Spalding didn't get suspended for
Nah,
that,
he
did he?
didn't, man, because he kept
I'll
playing.
tell you what, if he did that today, he'd probably get 6 weeks.
That would have been at least.
There
6
we are,
weeks.
19 seconds
Here
to
we
go.
go.
We're holding on.
Oh,
Ratton.
Ratton steals it.
No.
Kicks it wide.
Into
Look
the
at the wide.
pocket.
Look at it. Go!
But I'll
God,
tell
I
you
love Rice. Rice was tough, man. He had 2 in their reconstruction.
Those 2 half-forward flankers that were brought in, into that team. Rice and Clappe, they were the big difference between our team of 93 and 95.
Yep.
Those two half-forward flankers.
Kicked a big goal in the grand final too. Look at this.
As well as Camporeale.
Yeah. Look at this, and there it is!
The sun's gone and Parko's happy. What a great win it was.
Look at this, Dean.
We actually should have won by more because have a look at the scoring shots there.
Yeah, I know.
15-15 is 30 shots to 24. What a great game it was.
It was a good game. It was a good finish of season, you know what I mean? And then we ended up winning in straight sets.
Well, we went on to beat Essendon the week after.
Yep.
And that was just the top off the season. And then, of course, probably the toughest final we played was against Brisbane the week after. But that's been
all right, mate, that was
fantastic.
Good.
Mate,
hope you enjoyed that.
I did.
Reminiscing the past, we'll have a look and see what we can do next time. But that was good, and we'll see you next time.
Always a pleasure, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
All right, guys, everyone saw that. Hey, how good was that, mate?
The hit was
bad. The hit was huge, man.
Now that game, and from when I talk to all the you fellas of your ilk, they say that game, that particular game that was won, that was the moment that everyone in the AFL knew Carlton were
100%.
Genuine. They're going to win.
So what happened was we were
13
wins or something, or 12
in
or
a row.
13 in a
Was
row.
it? Yeah.
In a row, not goals. And then we get to this stage here, and remember they had won the 92-94.
Correct.
Right, and then we finished on top of that. And at this stage, we'd only lost 2 games. They'd lost like 6 or 7, so they weren't travelling, but they were still the. And then we get to this game, and we win this game. And it really gave us belief now that we could, and then we smashed, I think, Essendon in the week after, and then it was just all over, Like, actually, then we played Brisbane in the first final, and that was our hardest game, where we just bet them, But yeah, that game there gave us the belief that we were ready to rock and roll here, man, because we took on everything that come in front of us there. And West Coast, remember, they just won the premiership. We're playing them over there. They're still a good side, we had the crowd against us, and yeah, so that was huge. Yep. Huge. So there you go, mate. I hope everyone liked a little bit of commentary there. All right. Hey, the Buzz Roast.
Yes, there's an announcement about this. Unfortunately,
postponed again. So the poor bloke can't get a break. Look, he did say that it will happen. It might not happen like now till January or something, So
to be sure, well, who knows what's going to happen?
Who knows? So, but it's definitely going to be a little while. But we'll definitely keep you updated. I've just put up the pics there for the posters. Everyone, if you want a poster, they're running out. I'm just going to special mention to Stuart McQuaid.
Yes,
he contacted me. Buzz has called him. He's going to buy a poster.
Fantastic.
And I'm telling you, this is signed by one of the great players.
Legend.
Personally signed. And he'll give you a call and you can have a chat to him.
There you go.
Give us a call. All right. What are we doing here? Market Cuts.
Market Cuts.
Market Cuts. Hey, Market Cuts.
This is a great one this week. This could be, going through the run sheet here,
this is good.
This is one of my favourites this week.
This is good. The first one, we're going to put up with this pick here.
Oh, no.
Give a fish.
Oh, no. Oh, exactly.
Hey? What's going on?
We have absolutely slammed them this year.
Gibberish.
The gibberish. He's talking gibberish. What he is doing, mate. What are you doing? Get off these
Laughing
podcasts.
and laughing.
Laughing. Oh, we're going to put Murphy on. What did you do on the ground, you big fucking banana?
Well, I had him in my votes, Fisher, so...
But as a collective, what did they do, mate? As a collective, seriously. What it is, that is a market cut. So, man, do you believe this, man? Seriously, man, concentrate on the task at hand. I seriously believe that this kid probably won't be there.
Now, this next one is very...
I like this one.
Very interesting.
I reckon
they're watching.
No.
Because this is just a new ad that's come out with
It just
Franco
popped
Cozzo
up.
and
It just
Uncle
popped
Rico.
up.
It
Yeah.
just popped up.
It
Just popped up.
Uncle Rico is watching the jumper punch.
A grand sale, a grand sale,
A grand sale!
Megalo.
He's jumped on, man. He's jumping on the bandwagon, this bloke, eh?
Mate, they've heard us and they're like,
I want a
you know,
couch. I want a
Imagine,
couch.
gotta get a
imagine Franco Cozzo and JP.
I love it.
That would be
The
scenes.
friend, I'm telling you, he's looking.
Imagine Franco Cozzo, the JP, and Stakolakia. Imagine that.
I love it. That could be a new.
That could be
a new show, mate.
Huge.
That'd
Enormous.
be huge. A grand sale. I love that bloke, mate.
Far
He's looking
out.
good, mate.
Best of three
See the
worlds.
hair.
Oh,
Freaking-
mate.
I am envious, mate.
So am I.
Mate, such a beautiful hair. Hey, listen to this. This is a good one.
Now
mate.
this is a streaker. How good's this? He's
dressed up like a cricket player.
He's
To the
pointing
back.
to the
69, buddy.
Jamo.
That is so perfect. He just walked under the ground.
He was
mate.
rocking the Windsor Smith Le Shoe Scarpa
Confidence,
as well,
mate. He
mate.
loved it. He
Mate.
just walked on
Well, I have
confident.
reason to believe that is a certain person rocking up to the first day of pre-season
Yeah.
training, but I'll let you people
Leave
do
it
the guessing
away.
out there, ladies
Out.
and gentlemen. I think we know who that was rocking up to
Yeah,
the first season.
Hey, just move over there. All right. Hey, listen,
This is
last
interesting.
week, yeah, everyone have a look at this. Last week, we were talking about the
Is that
smokers.
Jezza?
That was Jezza. Having a bit of a, look at this.
Plugger.
Plugger.
Look at bit
Oh,
plugger.
nice fag. Hey, this one's a good one. This one is Robbie McQuay.
Oh, big and look at big leper.
The
big lap
big
dog.
one. That must be after. Oh, well, Louis after Premier.
Hey, the slugs.
Happy
Start
350.
Yay gang, baby.
Cigarettes.
Having an Andrew Gaff.
I love it, man.
That's unreal.
How good is
Look
that,
at
man?
Robertson.
Yeah, listen, man. I'm telling you, that was a big night, man.
Oh, yeah.
Two awesome
I reckon he
characters.
was on the coke too.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, Coca-Cola.
Yes,
Oh,
correct.
like
For all
sorry.
the kids out there,
That's
that's
right,
exactly
yeah.
right.
Coca-Cola. And
Sorry,
yeah.
filter mask.
But we know what's going on. We
boy.
know what's going on. Hey, listen, I got a thing that...
You're a singer, you're a model,
see?
you're a dancer,
Was
you're an
this
actress,
the,
you're a songwriter.
This was the team
Wow.
interview.
That's a
This
big
was the
business
process
card.
that they went through.
Can you
So
sing something for me?
let's have a
If
look
you
at
can.
this.
I
This was
can. Well,
him
geez.
announcing what he's going to do.
Yeah.
What he's going to make our club into.
Oh, you'll never want to
So
listen
this,
to this
this
song
is the
again.
board around David Teague when he's bidding for the job.
Oh my god.
That was Teague, mate. That was Teague. Everything he come out there, and that's what he delivered.
That was
That was he
not
delivered.
the greatest moment.
Hey,
of
listen,
time. Speaking of
during
not
the
great,
week,
not great moments.
you got a bit of a. We got a bit of a message.
Now, Swoop Luke, young man. Now, more greater than Wiedering. Okay, well, I don't think. Look, now I don't mind the banter.
The banter's
Right.
good. I love banter.
But to James Mottershead, who I know,
Oh, do you?
he studied the same course as me, and he's
Yeah.
a journalist at the Herald Sun. Not even a question about it.
No. But look what he writes after it.
I don't think Wiedering is even Carlton's best key defender.
Nah, seriously.
Mate.
You, James, hello, mate. Catch
Wait
up
a
for a
second.
beer. You stay in your
Thank
lane
you.
when
I
it
think
comes to Collingwood.
And
We'll stay in our lane when it comes to Carlton.
Shame of the Christ.
Jacob Wiedering. Jacob Wiedering is not only the best key defender at Carlton,
He's probably.
he will be the best key defender in the league because he will be named All
He will be
Australian
named
this
All
year.
Australia, 100%, man.
And Moore is injured.
Correct.
James, what's his name?
James Mottershead.
Mottershead.
Jimmy,
Anyway,
how are you,
James
mate?
Mottershead, we actually...
Jones not as susceptible to having a huge bag kicked on him. Has had a better season.
Flakes on cookies.
Can I say something about
Too
James?
many bananas for him.
We apologise because we've got him on the wrong segment.
Banana.
He should have been on banana of the week.
Yeah, big banana.
Now,
Shut
come on.
up. Shut up. Hey, how about you got this one? Sard.
Sard, yes. Oh, God. Okay. Now, Adam Sard got done for a dangerous tackle. Here's
Oh,
the
that
case.
was-
Here's the video. Now, have a look.
think for the health of the player,
Now,
it's a
he
good
didn't
thing.
pin Travis Boak's arm.
When you make that
His
second move.
head hit the ground.
No.
So how's it a dangerous tackle?
We're just ridiculous.
I thought it was just a normal tackle.
It's on the
Pretty
ball.
much an opposite.
Done,
If we
on the
can't
ball.
do that anymore,
They got a goal out of that too.
they got a goal out of that.
Yep.
Well, they
And
got
that
a
was
goal,
a
they got a
well,
goal out of everything.
I
Well,
mean, you
that
couldn't
was
say
a-
that was
yeah.
a momentum swinger because
No, it
what
wasn't.
happened after
no.
it was a
You can-
disaster. But
You go back to the
I
middle
blame
and
the
think, but
umpires.
no, mate,
I'll tell you what.
I blame the umpires for our loss.
Shut up, man. Shut up, man.
Now, after this as well, we've also had. Have you written the fella down that commented on the YouTube on the Bucket Cuts or Run sheet? Now I've got it on my phone.
All right.
Now I want to read this out. Now
Oh,
this is
yes.
in Italian.
Oh, yes.
This
Yeah,
is
I haven't
in
got that
Italian.
now, but let's put it down and
Now,
we'll put it up.
I've got it here, right? So we'll put
put
it
it
up.
up.
Now, this is from Stefano Ostino. Now, I don't know which video this was on, but it was on one of the Blue Broad. It might have been on the review of the game or
I think it
something
was a
like
review
that.
from last week.
Now, Stefano said in Italian, mia moglie dice che sono stupido bambino per prendersi cura. Which basically translates to, my mother says I'm basically a kid, I'm a baby,
big
and I
baby.
need help.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly
And I
what
think
we
that's
are.
what we all are.
That's
at the
what we
moment.
all are. We need help, mate. We're big babies.
So, where are we? What a market cuts.
Oh, that was a big market cuts, man. There's heaps of market cuts, man. That was
Well,
a
even
good one.
Anna said it to you.
Oh, you said that.
Oh,
What did you
yes.
say there? What
yeah,
did you
well,
say?
Was it so?
Now remember, this isn't.
Now my
I'm
mother,
gone,
my lovely. No, first it was my lovely
Your
mother.
mum?
Oh yeah, yeah.
My lovely mother Lily. Hi, mum. Now
Hello, mum.
I woke up
Hi, Mum.
on Sunday morning. Now we're here Saturday evening. Sunday this morning, I woke up, walked downstairs. My way, blah blah blah. Yeah, good, all good. Did my coffee. Bup, bup, bup. She just turned to me and she goes, "What the fuck is going on with Carlton?" It was not. I didn't initiate the conversation.
That's very out of her vocabulary. I'll tell you that too. She's a very well-spoken woman. I'll tell you that.
Look at them.
Takes a lot. It takes a lot.
I said, oh my God, it's just a disgrace. It's this, it's that, blah, blah, blah. And then and then she goes to me, first they were too young, now they're too old, now they're not good enough, now it's the coach. Then I went to nonness. And I just said, I went there, I had my Carlton cap on. She goes, Carlton, hanno perso un'altra volta, which means they lost again. They lost again. Two old Italian women
Can see it.
can see it. And one of them's got glasses and she's having a cataract next week. She's having a cataract next week.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's funny, man. I'm telling you, it's like everyone
It
can see it
infiltrates your
except
life.
for the people that matter. They can't see. Everyone else can see it.
It infiltrates your life in every way.
Man.
They should get our nonna on the board.
We
Oh,
should
mate, should feed them
that fix it.
cotolettis, mate.
Well, first of all, we're going to feed the cotolettis first. And then you get
Ushkiaf.
such an ushkiaf. We're going to do, mate. Get it, mate.
So that
What are you
was
doing?
a very
Anyway.
interesting series of events.
Guts.
Very interesting series of events.
Jumper punch photocop. We got.
Oh, we had mate. These two are fantastic.
So we got
Look at
these two.
this.
There
Little
you go.
tackers.
Look at these, man. Two of them. So they are. Do you know who they are? They're Massimo and Luciana
Riggio.
Riggio. I asked him
waiting,
before
you
too.
were
and I
waiting.
haven't got to
Yeah.
And Luciana Riggio. Aren't they cool, man? Like, look at that, man. Straight
love
punches in the finger. I love it. I love it. So they go into the draw.
Go into the
There's
draw.
one more week, so get your photos in.
Get your photos in, punters, ladies.
There was a
and
couple
gentlemen.
of comments. They're going, "Oh, we should get it," and one of them was, what's her name?
What's her name?
She's always commenting.
Oh, Adele.
Adele.
Kira. Adele and Kira. You
kept
kept saying
saying,
you're
"Oh,
going
we're
to
gonna
send
get it."
it.
We got one more week.
Don't be like the club. Don't
Stand
keep
it.
saying.
Don't be a
"Oh, we're
liar.
gonna do
You're a
it."
liar.
Take the
Don't
photo.
Don't be a liar.
At the moment, you're a liar.
You're a liar.
That's all you are now. At the moment, all I'm saying is lying.
It's like,
So
you walk,
it's up to
you're
you.
walking the talk.
How will you be remembered? As a liar? It's up to
Come
you.
on, girls. Kira,
It's up
Adele.
to you.
Let's get on with it.
And while we're there, like, this is what we're going to do, right?
What are we gonna
If
do?
you don't give me that photo, we'll watch this next video.
Okay, here we go.
Video number right. I'm going to give you
Let's
one.
bury the hatch. I say, let's bury the hatchet. But not in anyone's head, boy. Hatchet, head. That's a joke, boy. You missed it. Went right past you. You gotta keep, I say you gotta keep on your toes. Toes, that is. The fast ones get right by you. Keep your ears open. Yappity, yappity, yap. I can't get a word in edgeways. Talk, talk, talk. But no wonder you're not sharp. You gotta always,
Shut up!
There it is.
I love it. That was for Slater.
It was.
So, what do we got here? Big one. Paul's call.
Wow, oh boy, this is going to be a big one. This could be the finale. This could be the official statement. Now I did.
They should, yeah, you go.
I've had it. No, what were you going to say?
No, they should bring it in like this.
Okay, here we go. Now,
be fantastic.
I've got to put the caller's hat on as well. This is what I always do, clearly. Now,
the fedora.
I will make mention of this hat very soon as well, and where I purchased it from, or where I grabbed it from. But the fedora's coming on, the binoculars are coming out, but I'm going to set them here just for the time being because I've been sent an official announcement from the Jumper Punch stewards.
Here we go.
So the stewards have got some things they need to get off their chests at the moment. So an official statement here regarding the result and protest of the inaugural Carlton Coaching Stakes. Oh, yeah. Now, if you remember, there was a protest.
There was.
The alarm went off. Last verse first, David Teague was protesting after that big win against St Kilda. Now, we have received the official statement from that protest and what has currently happened since that race has been won, since Alistair Clarkson won the race.
Okay.
So the statement reads as follows. David Teague had finished last in the inaugural running of the Carlton Coaching Stakes, with the winner being Alistair Clarkson. Yes. The protest for last versus first has been dismissed.
Okay.
So Clarko is officially the winner up until that point in the statement.
Yeah.
But we have reason to believe there have been banned substances and inflammation treatment used on each horse in the race.
Here we go.
Dramas.
Big
dramas. Turmoil.
Big
so
dramas.
As a result, the Jumper Punch stewards have deemed the inaugural running of the Carlton Coaching Stakes a non-event.
They've absolutely
controversy.
So is Teague keeping his job?
We'll find out very shortly. The running of Carlton Coaching Stakes 2.0 is about to commence, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we
Now,
go.
The stewards have also identified a few things prior to the running of this race. So each horse has been tested prior to being loaded away into the barriers. So a rigorous process is going to occur.
Everyone's clean.
Everyone's clean.
I like it.
We're in. They've all done the interviews. They've all been tested. It's been done properly.
Okay.
Unlike when we first hired David Teague. With one more entrant being nominated. Nathan Buckley has been entered into the race.
Big jam.
And this is going to be the official result of the race. So the runners are loading away behind the barriers for the Carlton Coaching Stakes. As Ross Lyon goes up, Alistair Clarkson moves into the gate. So does Blake Carosella, Nathan Buckley, and Adam Kingsley. And David Teague. David Teague has gone up. So
he wasn't banned. Like, he didn't have nothing in him.
The runners are about to go up into their gates. They're all loading very well at the moment in an orderly fashion. And the phone's going off.
Oh, here we go.
Phone's going off, ladies and gentlemen. I just need to pick up the phone. Hello, broadcast. Yes? Yes? Okay. Oh, official scratching. So we won't be running. Okay. Okay, David Teague won't be running, so he's out of the race. Okay, no worries.
He's scratched.
Thank you very much. Thank you. He's out.
Teague's out.
Hunters
just like
drew
that.
a line through David Teague. He's out.
He's
out of the race.
Reason?
Out of the race. He's just been scratched. He's gone crazy behind the barriers, and they've scratched him. So we begin.
He actually did nothing. He just stood there. That's what they
Carl, he was stubborn. He didn't want to load. He didn't want to load into the barrier. So we begin the Carlton Coaching Stakes. Here we go. So Ross Lyon's up there. Alistair Clarkson in as well. Carosella, Kingsley and Nathan Buckley. And we're off and racing. The Carlton Coaching Stakes 2.0 is underway. And Ross Lyon has dashed to an early lead like Vo Rogue. He's out by 3 lengths in the early part. Alistair Clarkson behind him. He's in second, and then came Adam Kingsley. Nathan Buckley whipping around the outside of the field to third, and then came Blake Carosella. And as we know, David Teague has been scratched. So Ross Lyon dashing clear now. He's gone clear by 5 lengths at the halfway mark. And firming on the in-play betting, Alistair Clarkson. He's chasing down Ross Lyon. He's about 3 lengths away now. 600 to go. Adam Kingsley going past Blake Carosella, who's regressing alongside Nathan Buckley. It's Alistair Clarkson and Ross Lyon into the straight. Ross Lyon in front by a length. Alistair Clarkson's getting there with the announcement that he won't be coaching Hawthorn in 2022. Here comes Al Clarkson up to the girth of Ross Lyon. 200 to go. Ross Lyon fighting back on the inside. Al Clarkson lunges. Ross Lyon's held on by a nose. And Ross Lyon will be the coach of Carlton in 2022 and beyond. Ross Lyon has won it by a nose.
That is, I can't believe it. I can't
Ross
believe
Lyon.
Where did he come out of?
Correct weight. Ross Lyon has
nowhere.
held on by a nose to Alistair Clarkson.
Mate, I can't believe it, man.
And ladies and gentlemen,
I had the
ladies
class
and
tops
gentlemen,
and everything already.
you can take that result to the bank.
bank.
And that is all I'll say.
Ross Lyon's going to coach Carl next year.
Bank.
Wow.
Binoculars
That
can
left
go
me a
there.
little bit like shocked, man. I had a lot of money, and that's not fair.
Yeah,
because I won the original one.
Watch this space. Well, I had 10K on Ross Lyon.
Man, fucking hell, I had Balenciaga bags, Louis Vuitton bags, everything on it. I sold everything. I sold everything.
There you go.
I've done my money. We've done our money.
Ross Lyon has won.
Standard.
By a nose.
Again.
Standard.
You won that money on wings that time. Shut up. You did all right. Good call, man.
Thank you.
That is a great
I hope everyone
call,
has liked my calls. They've taken the life out of me, but
No.
they're very fun to do.
They're very fun, and
Very good.
everyone's always looking forward to them, man. I'm telling you, that was sick. And not only that, like, it's a look into the future. Like, hey, how many predictions have happened on this show?
Yeah,
you've done a few, I've done a few, man. We're predicting.
Crystal balling.
We're crystal balling, mate. We're crystal balling, mate. So it looks like next year, Ross Lyon,
Ross the boss.
Ross Lyon. We made some other predictions, but Ross Lyon looks like could be leading us to a premiership. I'm happy about that. That's sick. Scenes! Anyway, before we go into that, next week we've got a game.
Oh, God. GWS Giants.
Got my mob.
The Orange Tsunami's
Oh,
coming
mate, can
to
I
town.
make a quick
You
mention
can't
too
lose.
as well?
You can't lose.
I actually can't lose.
You can't lose next
So
week.
if Carlton are winning, the Carlton shit goes on. But if GWS winning, the GWS hat goes on. No. Turncoat bad. No, but I did actually. I got a in the week.
Screenshot this.
Last
Show it.
night,
Show
yeah,
it.
last night I got a message back from Harrison Himmelberg.
Oh,
Because I call him the AMG.
Yeah.
Because of his name is German. I call him the AMG Mercedes, it's German. And he replied back with C63S. And then today, I wrote something back to him, and he replied back to me again. He was like, I'll take the GLC 63S. So, bit of dialogue with Harrison Himmelberg. Every time I put a Carlton player in my story, I get gutsy. So here you go.
There you go. That's nice.
But Harrison,
I
I don't
like
know.
it.
They'll beat us.
They could. Well, remember when there was a certain when our season was over, was it 2018, and they had 16 blokes on the field and won by like 198
points.
Was I thought it was more than that. It's like 100, wasn't it?
Anyway, they
Whatever.
smashed us.
Reckon
It was
could put-
embarrassing.
They could put,
That was
they
bad.
could put 10 on the park.
Yeah, that was bad.
On
That
the
was
weekend,
definitely
next
the
weekend,
worst
they'll
loss
still
for
beat
years.
us.
And they're gonna smash us. Where is it?
It'll be a marvel.
No, I reckon they'll beat us probably like
10 goals.
Nah, I don't think they'll belt us. I reckon they'll beat us by like 30, 40 points.
Similar margin to last time, maybe.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's it. If I was the coach this week,
You wouldn't play.
no,
Oh, okay.
they wouldn't be wearing the Carlton top.
just run out there with
Just
blank
in
top.
high-vis vest.
They might see each other.
High-vis vest. That's all you're going to get to play. You don't play. I would absolutely, seriously,
Special request on Rocco's behalf.
I would not let him wear the top this week. I don't care if you get the fine. What's the difference? You're going to give me the fine for not wearing the top? What are you going to give me? Like 50 grand, 100 grand? I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I'll pay for it.
Hamburger can pay for it.
Get bloody...
Hamburger, Balenciaga.
Yeah,
they can
that's
pay
it.
for it. They can muster up a couple.
They should. They should be putting it out and they should be wearing high-vis vests. So take that, you bunch of fucking bananas. So we'll see how we go. Anyway, in closing, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, subscribe.
Yes.
You ready? Like. Bang, 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 bang.
He's
bang,
watching.
Yeah, actually, he's
You're
watching.
watching the
They go
counter.
up now. They go
love
up
it.
since you've addressed that.
They have.
Yeah.
They have. And Tommy last week started like berating
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Why? Yeah,
Yeah,
why
why
aren't you
aren't you
pushing
getting
the
the
like? And they all started pushing the like. So be careful because Tommy will be after you. If you do like it, share. So, but it's been good. We what is Facebook up to? Like nearly
Nearly
700
600 likes, but we're over 700 followers.
followers. Yeah,
Not
and
bad.
Instagram.
Instagram's over 400.
Over 400.
Wow.
Terry did us. He dropped us in some jumper or competition that he had. You know, he said like the page that and almost.
Yeah.
Blues
Oh,
Brothers.
we went
So
up.
they're all
It's
going.
huge.
They're all going.
Huge, mate. The whole channel is just like
They're really
enormous.
exploding.
Everyone's channels are too.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, so,
They are. So, check out all the shows. Fan Cam was huge last night. If you look at it, it's like I don't know how many
Mad
thousands.
Dogs
I don't know.
was.
Wow, we're going to talk about Mad Dogs, but Mad Dogs,
are
yeah,
we?
he did just in character. I tried to. I come on and I had to, because once I saw that, I had to like he come on in the hat and that. And so
breed,
almost Blue Brothers,
Yes.
the reviews, the player ratings. What are your feeds?
At PaulSeb05 is my Twitter.
Yep.
Instagram, Paolo Antonio Sebastiani. Paul Seb is my Instagram handle.
Yep.
Facebook
Beautiful.
as well.
And Mars?
don't worry about my Facebook.
No, you got Instagram.
You just Instagram.
If you
Mars at Marzy, just MARSZY.
What do you mean don't worry about whatever? That's the best Instagram going around, mate.
Facebook is me,
Man, I wait for the notification.
What, you got the bell on?
Mate, I got the bell on, mate. I can't wait for the Instagram. I want the bell.
Press the bell on the video, so when I post a video, you're straight on it.
I stopped the train. The other day I was like 6 minutes late because I'm listening to your bloody thing there.
Berating.
Pommy and Oz too.
Pommy and Oz.
Yeah, he's got some
He's
great
got some
content.
really
Hello,
good
Pommy.
stuff. All right. Thanks to some viewers. I'm going to thank some people. First of all, we're going to go straight to Sienna Nandapi. We all know Adrian. This is for you. It's her 16th birthday. We've got a special.
How'd you get this?
It's my birthday. Yes, yes. Oh, you shouldn't have done, Lily. Oh. Happy birthday to me.
There you go. That's for you, young
great
girl,
Rowan Atkinson.
16-year-old. Happy birthday to you. So, guys, send out your request for happy birthday. Make sure it's really your birthday, eh? Don't go just giving me, right?
We need your birthday. We need your birth certificate.
Yeah, why is your birth
right.
certificate? So we'll put you all together. We'll do a bit of a birthday. But this week, we have to give one special shout out.
Oh, wow.
One of our favourite and biggest fans, Mad Dogs.
Oh boy.
It's a big birthday. He turns 30, so this one's for you.
Hola. It's your birthday. We're here to party.
Look at him.
Hope you are bueno. The fun will reign on the whole day through. From the Gulf to the mountains, the city lights.
Another, he loves the trophies and the medallions.
Another
He
medal.
loves it. Loves the medal.
Serial winner.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't know how to lose. Look at it! Bravo, Doggy.
Look at this.
The Collingwood one.
He's got the Collingwood Cup.
Surely vomited in it later.
Thanks, wasn't it? How was the band?
Oh, Mad Dogs.
That's
Well,
for
happy
you,
birthday
Mad
to you,
Dogs,
Mad Dogs.
Mad Dogs, man. 30th. Happy birthday to you. As you say, this is a new beginning. He's been saying this is the point.
The
where
crossroads, yeah.
The crossroads, yeah.
Where he goes from there.
Yeah. So it was big, and
only
he wanted to
has-
have a big night out and that. So there you go. All right, I got another one.
Oh, yeah.
Carlos Mochillo sent me this pic. This is what he does while he's watching a show. He puts out the spread.
Oh, how good's this? This is fantastic.
Hey?
Look at this. He's got the spread going.
Puts the spread out.
Incredible.
Hey, a few people have told me that, man, because they get hungry, so they put out the spread, and we have something to eat together.
Goes for a little bit, so yeah, get the food.
So that's definitely. Also want to do a quick shout out to Maz's Smokes a Ganja. Come on, man. He sends the best messages.
Oh, mate, you know he's got Bucky to believe that it's my brother. Really? Bucky reckons it's my brother. It's not.
Setting it up. That's sick. So he said...
Who is Mars's Smokes Gun?
Well, he was Breaking Bad.
Who are you?
Oh.
I want to. You know what? I don't even want
No,
to.
don't. I like it.
Don't keep it like that. Keep sending the messages.
He like
We love it.
spams like Bucky's like all like comments. I just look at him like, oh
Yeah,
my
no,
God.
he's a
What about
better.
the photo of you on it in the
Yeah,
main
yeah,
That's a better. Man, you've made it. You have made it.
Oh,
Alexi,
Not good.
or we know him as Lek Dog.
Dog.
They always
Lek
comment.
Doggity.
He actually sent me a message saying these commentators should shut up and stop talking about Dixon and his one goal. And then he wrote a message an hour later and said, when I wrote that message, we weren't 100 points. So you went a bit early.
I think I responded with, I think I responded with, when he was talking about the commentators, I said something along the lines of, that's the least of our worries.
Yeah, that's right. You did too. That too. That's true.
Lek Dog, hello, mate.
Just quickly, Sammy Taylor, Johnny Plays, and Nathan White.
Yes.
All of them. Just give them a quick shout
Hello,
out.
boys.
And the other one I want to quickly go before I go is, we forgot about this bloke, but to the doc, all the best.
Yes.
To the doc.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
Sam
Doherty.
Doherty.
Yeah,
yes,
all
that
the best,
was
man. We
horrible.
are all thinking about you, mate. Seriously. At the end of the day, no matter what happens,
He'll come out again.
Yeah, no, we're
Definitely.
a family, man, and so we're right behind you, man. So all the best.
We are behind you, and hopefully it's nothing
Too serious.
that is. Well, it is serious.
Well,
but
it is
hopefully
serious,
It doesn't
but-
get as
but it
sinister
gets-
or
yeah,
worse
that's
as
right,
it
that's right,
currently can
that's
be.
right.
So your prayers, we're praying for you.
Yep.
We've got your back.
And we're
We're here for you, and hopefully all goes
You'll be
well
back
with your
next year,
treatment
bigger
everything.
and better.
Bloody oath.
Definitely.
Bloody oath.
Again. Just a couple of shout outs to Tim C on Instagram.
Hello, Tim C.
Adam Martello, we're just talking about some retro
Martel.
gear.
Hello,
My
mate.
mate of ours.
Yeah.
Harry Himmelberg, as I see him in my thing as well.
Yeah, Harry.
And Jude Blundy.
Yeah, nice.
Yes,
All right,
so-
beautiful. Beautiful. Heaps of messages, man.
All right,
It's so
now-
good.
Well, I've got, mine's a scroll of shout outs at the moment. Now, this is a big shout out of the week.
Yeah.
It's the Woosha shout out.
Oh, the whoosher, yes,
Now,
yes.
let's put the photo up.
Oh, we're going to put it
Now,
up.
thanks to
Put it up
Marcello, thanks to Mars's handiwork,
Yes.
he was able to
that
put
hard.
together a parody of a Where's Wally map and turn it into Carlton.
Oh, it was good, man.
Where's Woosha? Now, we did leave a few Easter eggs in there as well, so if you did find Woosha, well done. But there are a few little ones that he kept in there as well. So there are a few who did find them all. But Sean Carroll found it.
Straight away, yeah.
Taylor.
Yeah,
your
she
lovely
found it
daughter,
straight
she
away.
found it,
Yeah, yes.
Tim Damon, Brent Hudson, Marco Riggio, who also sent the
Yes,
jumper
yes.
punch photocopy, and Lek Dog. As
Oh,
well.
yes, he did too. Yeah,
Alexi found the
And we'll
the
put up
picture as
where
well.
everyone was.
Yeah.
And there was also Wally in there as well.
There was in there. Oh, was there?
Yeah, he's in the bottom left. Correct. He's in the bottom left.
I didn't look for Wally. I didn't look for Wally.
Yeah, Wally was there.
Doesn't matter.
Wally was in there, and to all those people who commented on the actual post and to whoever liked it as well, thank you very much.
Well, no, I don't know who it was. They did point out that there was a Wally in there.
Did they?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, there
He
you go.
found all four.
Oh,
fantastic.
That's it.
I'm sorry.
There it
I forgot
is.
your name,
So
but
we found Woosha,
found
but he's
Woosha.
still unsighted. He's still unsighted.
Now, some personal shout outs on my behalf To Gino and Paul.
What, yourself and your dad?
No. Gino and Paul, they saw me in Coles.
Ah, yes.
They came up to me in Coles. They said, "Oh, we watched the show and we love your work and blah blah." So shout out to you, gentlemen.
Do you sign your name Paul or Paolo?
Either way. You got the initials or whatever. So if you want a photo, come up, say hello, whatever.
Oh, God.
To Jack Di Gabriele from Malta.
Wow.
He was on the fan cams after the loss to Gold Coast. He got up at 5 a.m. Young fella, spoke very well.
Yes.
And he was up and about on the fan cams.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, correct. And this might be a surprise shout out to the gentleman who is watching this at the moment, but to Justin Butera and his father.
Ah, yes.
Justin Butera and his father. Hello.
There you go.
Watches the show. So shout out. Justin is dating a very close friend of mine, his sister.
Ah, nice.
Apparently an item.
Nice.
So
good luck. Well done. Whoa, what a big, man. That's a lot. And there's many more out there. But, you know, we'll shout out a few every week.
We read all the comments too, so
there's heaps, man.
We love it.
I mean, I'm telling you, man,
I just spam the likes.
Yeah, I try to reply to everything. I think it's only fair that you reply.
Absolutely. That's part of the Constitution.
Yeah, so if it's not one of us, it's the other that replies. So we try to get to everybody. Yeah. So that's good. We appreciate it all, man. It's been really good. All right, guys. Hope everyone feels better. We definitely, I feel better.
We've got to thank our sponsors too.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Do
we do the sponsors?
Well, no, I think...
we'll do them again.
No, we'll do them again because we found them picking fruit.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
How can we miss this?
Yeah. Sorry, you're right.
Merino Bros.
So let's do Merino
Get on the
Bros
website.
again. They're getting back on the Merino Bros.
You spend $60,
free shipping.
What happened was, again, because my girlfriend, again, you know what she wanted?
What?
Dragon fruit.
That's tech.
So we went out and we went and grabbed these.
Look at the dragon fruits.
Look at that.
Just dangling.
They're just dangling heaps of them. Look at them, man. They were like superb, man. And these ladies, like they're picking them like they're doing the social.
Mate, they've got their masks
on. All COVID safe
procedures. Yeah.
Hey, look at them. This is how you pick them, man. They're very, very delicate fruits, you know.
Look at this.
Look at
Magnificent.
this. So they were out there. We went out there. We went and got them fresh as. They were fresh as. Look at this. Look at them all. Look at them. So this is
incredible scenes there. Merino Bros.
So Merino Bros.
Get on them. Their social media channels, Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, everything will be linked.
Yeah, everything.
Down in the description.
100%.
Website www.merinoBros.com.au.
Definitely.
Coffee Roasting Co.
And they're definitely
the check out.
And ladies and gentlemen, do not forget about the merch.
Get the merch.
We know you're already part of the crew.
Yeah, that's it.
You're already part of the crew.
Yeah.
But if you really want to belong, bang, get on the merch.
Finally got it.
Got it, mate. And I'm telling you, I'm wrapped. I'm going to wear this everywhere, man. I'm stoked, man. I'm stoked, man. And they are comfortable, huh?
You're going to need another one. It's going to get worn out.
No, I'm going to get the T-shirts, all of them.
Yeah, T-shirts, hoodies, everything.
Yeah, that's it. So everyone get onto the merch.
But thank you. You guys made this possible.
No, that's it. That's it. You asked for it, so I hope you enjoy it. Get on there. There's also the Blue Abroad merch and that. Get on there. And everything, trust me, everything that you help us with, you buy the merch, the memberships and all that.
Goes back into the channel.
Man, I'm telling you, it all goes back into the channel, man, and all this content from us, from Blue Abroad, from all the shows, is because of you guys. So thank you very much. And thank you very much. Thank you.
Pleasure, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
And go Blues!